What's up, fellas? Happy New Year's Eve. How are we doing? Are we excited for 2026 to fucking save us, dude? I'm gonna be honest. I'm excited, man. I think 2026 is gonna be fucking good, bro. I don't know why. I get the, and I'm not, you know, I don't say that every year. I swear to everything, bro. Some years you're like, you know what? Today might be a shit year. That's okay. We're gonna tank it. And if it turns out cool, pog, right? I think 2026 could actually be a banger, fellas. What's up, dude? Some steel-toed boots. Okay, fuck. Okay. I'm gonna go. Happy New Year's Eve. What's up? What's up? I haven't done the Starmie search yet, man. I'm so sorry. Good luck to you, dude. What's up, Echo? Mamike, how you doing, dude? Oh, I know it's a tough time for you. What's up, man? Like a right hippie. Hey, we might switch up the. I like the Xmas vibes, but I think it's a little too. It's just too quiet. Maybe we'll do it for the intro and then like. Maybe we'll do it for the intro and then switch over to like the actual wubbers after the stream recap intro, which I think we're gonna go ahead and get started here. Now let me say good morning to everybody. Good morning, Alice. Good morning, Steven. Good morning, Higher Frequency. Good morning, Alpha. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. God damn it, dude. What? 2025 really had to kick you in the teeth one last fucking minute at the fucking buzzer beater, huh? Frequency. What the dude? I swear 2025 was just a cursed year, man. Oh my goodness. No raids today for me. No raids today. I think given your circumstance, Charmander, if you wanted to credit card swipe or trade over some RP just enough to get a name change voucher, I think that's fine, man. The Pudgy, ooh, is it actually insane, Encore? Or are you just saying that, bro? I'm excited. Is the Pudgy Penguin, dude? I'm trying to move away from controversies, and yet you're bringing up the most insane situations of all, like the Pudgy Penguin situation. Oh my goodness. I've said it. That was one of my favorite videos to record. I was so happy. Hey, Mamite, come on, man. I know you're experiencing. I love you. I've always loved you in my chat, but we can't start doing stuff like that, man. I don't want to start because I don't know your situation. I don't know what happened. I hope you know. With all due respect, Charmander, this is my stream, man, and I'm gonna do, you know. I respect your ability to do whatever you want to do, but I'm gonna talk the way that I want to talk for them. Unless I'm not hurting anybody for the most part, but I'm not gonna change my speech to like a drastic degree to, you know, appeal. How about the penguin? It was a meme. I think nothing new. If you watch the I love making that video. If you watch the Pudgy Penguin situation video, you're caught up. Happy New Year's, dude. Much love to you, man. I mean, dude, what the fuck? Good luck, dude. What the fuck, Frequency? Much love to you, man. Happy New Year's to you, dude. Happy New Year's Eve, dude. What's up, fellas? I think nothing news happened to the penguin. I'm assuming nothing new. Caught a stream. Yo, what's up, Eddie? How you doing, dude? Happy New Year's Eve, man. Okay, let's go ahead and jump into a little bit of a stream intro. Okay, let's get the notepad document shrunken a little bit. Okay, dude, 2025 was cursed, man. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know why it was so. I feel like it was also like, I've never felt like this. I feel like 2025 was almost like ambiguously like, what's it called, bad for everybody, you know. Mike, man, that's a DM thing, and the problem is I can't be at bat. It sucks. It puts me in a shitty situation, right? If one of my viewers is like, hey, I got banned but I didn't do it, I don't know if you did or not, like that. And like the meme is like, I'm not gonna assume you guilty and I'm not gonna assume you innocent. All I can say is I give everybody the same response whenever someone gets banned. Is number one, I'm sorry it happened, because like losing your account is fucking sad regardless of if you know, earned it or not. Number one, I hope that if you got falsely banned, I hope you unban as soon as possible. I'm just a guy, I'm just a player. I can't be at bat for every person who says, because the amount of people, and it sucks because like it puts people who are innocent in a shitty situation. I always say 99% of people who get banned claim innocence. And then like, or sorry, 100% of people who get banned claim innocence, and then 1% of them are correct and true, and then 99 are lying, right? And the problem is, I don't want to assume how fucked up would it be to actually get falsely banned and then have everyone assume that you're lying because the majority does it. That's horrible. I don't do that. I think that's really fucked up, right? But I also can't just believe that you're innocent. It's one of those things like, I have to, the right thing to do is to be like, dude, I'm really fucking sorry. Either way, it's sad. I hope you get that shit reversed as soon as possible if you're innocent. And I hope you get compensated. If you were falsely banned, I hope you get compensated with some free donor status. That's really important. But if you're guilty, I hope you stay banned, and I hope you just accept that and kind of, you know, do what you got to do. But it sucks, man. It breaks my heart to have to tell, like, I don't, you know, but I think that is the most correct answer, unfortunately, you know. My heart still goes out. Like, it's just sad. I don't want to see anybody. Anyways, yeah, it's just tough. Whew. But thankfully, we're here to do some cool stuff today in PokeMMO. Be raiding today? I'm not gonna be doing any raids today. I'm mostly just gonna be running around, shiny hunting. I really try my best. I don't always dude, I'm an emotional person. My emotions can override me. I make a lot of mistakes. I can yell, I can scream, I can crash out, I can, you know, say a lot of things that I regret. That's like my main thing. But I like to think that my thought process when I'm calm is really good, right? And I think so. I like to think so. I self-check it a lot. The problem is staying calm's hard, you know, in a fast-moving society. I just try my best, man. And apology, you gotta get really good at it's like the fucking it's like such a dumb reference, but it's true. The like beginning of Happy Gilmore where he's like, I had to get really good at apologizing because he would, you know, that's kind of me, man. I'm basically the Happy Gilmore of PokeMMO. What's the meme? It's tough. I don't know. I don't want to. I don't know, man. Like, it's also one of those things. Like, if I ran PokeMMO, I would be more lenient, you know. And it's just a personal preference. There's no right or wrong. Like, the PokeMMO devs tell you up front, hey, we have a 0 fucking tolerance for RMT, for things like botting, for things like cheating. We have 0 tolerance, you will get banned first offense, right? That's their way of going about it, and you have to just respect it. You can just, like, I disagree with it. Like, I would be more lenient personally, but it's easy to say that also as the player who doesn't have to go through all the ban appeals, all the back and forth argumentation, like all, you know, so like all the like people ruining, hurting the economy, hurting the game. So like, it's tough, man. True. I don't think the game would die if it was more lenient. There's positives and negatives. I think it would hurt the physical systems in the game more to be more lenient, but I think it would help the social like atmosphere. That'd be my guess, but you know, that's I don't think there's a right or wrong. I think it's like there's positives and negatives, and yeah. Once again, Mike, I'm really all I can say is keep trying. Best of luck. I'm not a developer. I don't deal with unbans. I'm sorry, man. It's fucking heartbreaking, and I'm sorry, man. Good luck to you, dude. What's up, Encore? God, what is happening? Okay, we need some positive news, chat. Fuck it, we gotta everybody's having a 2025 out the door, okay? All the shitty shit, all the bad news, all the fucking dumb shit happening, all the people being cruel and mean and evil in the world, we're leaving them in 2025, chat, okay? We're leaving them there. We're moving on to 2026, I believe, okay? I believe we're gonna get a shiny today. We're gonna open ultra rares on the Ironman account. True. We're gonna open sick vanity. We're gonna open sick shit, bro. I can't wait, dude. I can't wait. It is not 26 yet. It's noon for me. Almost. Ooh, giveaways in 13 minutes. We gotta do the intro. Oh shit. Yo, dude. Merry New Year's Eve. Happy New Year's Eve. What the fuck is up, fellas? Demonetized video. That's okay. Hope you guys are having a good end of 2025. This year was cursed for a lot of people, myself included. I can't wait for 2026. I am hopeful. I'm optimistic. I'm ready for a new year. Let's go ahead and jump into it with our first stream. This is the first stream recap of 2026, dude. Woo! What's up? It's time to play some PokeMMO. Okay. I'm going to be opening presents today on the Ironman account. I'm going to be doing a Twitchmas giveaway where I give away a ton of Pokeyen. I'm finally doing that today. That'll be in like 10 minutes or so. First things first, we have the typical intro. Let's go ahead and cover catch events coming up and ways to make Pokeyen, ways to win free shinies, and ways to win some premium currency in PokeMMO for free every single week. First things first, there is the art contest. This comes to an end. Submissions end on January 5th. Make sure to get your submission in for this event. As once again, an art contest where like you have to draw yourself your favorite Pokemon, whatever Pokemon you like, in a winter sort of setting. All details are over on the forums under the official events page. Next up, the Eevee catch event. Thank you for the sub and for rock. The Eevee catch event coming up on the 1st of January. I am honestly so interested at how many people show up to this event. Just absolutely like hungover or obliterated or just miss it entirely. I'll probably be at pho. I'm gonna be so freaking honest. It's at 1 p.m. ET on January 1st 2026, the first catch event of the year. Route 17 in Kanto. You're gonna have to catch Eevees, Rattatas, Slugmas, Ponytas, Zoduos, Grimers, and the Nature Boosters on screen now. You have a chance to win a 6x31 non-shiny Eevee with some free RP up for grabs as well. Next up, the fishing catch event, the Relicanth one. I've talked about it a ton. I definitely want to make sure I can get to this one if possible. One of the best ways to skip hundreds of hours of a shiny hunt is just to win it via catch event, dude. This is on the 3rd of January at 1 p.m. ET, Route 226 in Sinnoh. You have 1 hour to catch Relicanth with +5 bonus and a +5 Adamant Nature bonus. And then there is a shiny Relicanth. Like, shiny Relicanth is a really beautiful shiny, really hard to go for. A few hundred hours, if I recall correctly. A really good way to win one for free and skip that hunt. And you get like a competitive one, right? Versus having to spend millions. You're literally saving hundreds of hours, millions of Pokeyen to breed it up. Definitely try to go to this event if possible. Next up, I thought this was some really cool news. A lot of us use Hyper's custom encounter counters over on the forums, and he has just announced, I believe, that these were updated for the newest update. So these have been updated to the current version. Shout out to Pickle apparently and Team Kraken. I didn't know he was helpful with that, so shout out to him. Much love to him. If you like the stupid, whether you like the cute Pokemon Swamp one, the stupidly but fun, Peter Griffin, the Dumb Family Guy one, I've shown these off in a video before. The Magikarp one, I love a lot of these. They're just so, I think these reach a lot of different people. Really cool to see they're finally updated. Every time a new update happens, you have to kind of reintroduce all these mods, and that happens with most video games. So I'm happy to see how fast that was. And then next up, we are already moving over to the achievement showcase, the community showcase. And boy, do I have a clip for you guys today. Let me go ahead and get this nice and situated. I have to go double check who this was from so I can give credit, because I didn't write that down. So let me go check. But this is, I'm excited for this. This is a good meme. Shout out, I think this guy posted it in the achievement showcase. I love this so much. Also, I feel like this has been, this is from Ike. What's his IGN? Does he share his IGN? Does it show in the video? Okay, I'm gonna pause my music. We're gonna watch this. This is a goated clip. This is a fucking goated clip, dude. Okay, let's get it. Get it reset like this. Boom. I don't play. I'm terrible at these games. I'm fucking god awful. I'm god awful at Counter-Strike, dude. A lot of respect to those. I think it's one of the coolest esports to watch. You don't actually need a whole lot of information on IG and Aikio. Thank you. You're go to what the fuck? How do you know that? Okay. Okay. All right, we're gonna wing it and hope that the volume levels are right for this. This is a goated PokeMMO clip. I love stuff like this. I feel like this has been the vibe of PokeMMO a lot recently. People are kind of taking a break while still like grinding and playing the game. And this clip, it's the boys in Discord. Let's just listen to it. I love it so much.
I'm gonna smoke mid just to throw them off their game. You feel me?
I like that. Rush B.
Ryan, this is my plan for shinies. I'm gonna get this shiny.
Sorry if it's a little bit quiet. I have it cranked as loud as I possibly can. He's basically just doing CS calls. They're playing Counter-Strike. I suck at these games. This is from Aikio or Ike in game, and he's like, I'm gonna get this. I'm gonna get this shiny really quick.
Get this shiny coughing, and then I'm gonna take this shiny coughing, go to the Zorua spot, first phase Zorua.
I'm gonna get this shiny coughing. I'm gonna head to the Zorua spot, use reactive gas shiny wheezing to then hunt for the first phase Zorua.
I thought I'd let you know in advance.
I thought I'd let you know. He's like fucking Babe Ruth, bro, calling his shinies.
Shiny!
No.
Like, this wasn't like a 30-second gap. This was like his next fucking encounter. Like, the call on this is insane. This wasn't like 40 seconds later, 2 minutes later, like, oh, I called it. Like, no, this was like literally the next encounter. This is like 5 seconds apart, dude. Holy. He gets the shiny coughing, brings up the encounter. Also, I love shiny coughing, man. Amazing Pokemon, amazing hunt.
Handsy, bro.
Boom! Let's fucking go.
Bro called it. Bro fucking put his finger out to the fucking center field and said, shiny coughing coming up, dude. I love this clip. That's Aikyo in game. I thought it was super fucking sick, dude. Shout out to him. Much love to him. That was just a really fucking cool clip, dude. Oh. Come on, Mike. This is your last warning, man. This is not the place to discuss that. And I love you, and you know, this is not the place for that, man. Come on. You got to go deal with that with the game, and you know, come on, man. Don't, you know. I'm sorry you're going through a tough time, but it's not the place for that, man. The giveaway should be in both. Great question. It should be in both chats, if I recall correctly. Dude, I appreciate that, Charmander. I really do respect that, man. Ooh. Okay, the anime recommendation from Xanarchy, dude. Here, let me get my alerts. I muted my alerts for one because I had to crank the volume, so I was scared. I was scared the alerts would go crazy. Okay. Dude, I love that fucking CS clip, dude. I feel like that, like, I've been playing a lot of Mega Bonk recently and playing games on the side as well. Giveaways in 5 minutes, by the way. We're gonna go through some of the achievement showcase. All right, we have 5 minutes before the giveaway. We're gonna go through as much of the achievement showcase as we can really quick. First things first, this might be one of the first Ironman Jirachis in the game. Congratulations to Iron Kurtz. This thing literally just became available in game. The final raid just released. Jirachi just became possible to catch this year, obviously for this year's rotation. This is incredibly impressive. I think Kurt, we either did Articuno together. We did some raids together this year. Might have been Articuno. I'm not totally sure. I don't remember. My memory's terrible. But high-level Iron Man, big raid grinder, big gamer. Dude, this is getting one of the first Iron Man Jirachis is really sick, man. Congratulations to him, man. Next up, this player. I love players that appreciate the quality of life updates that have not existed in Pokemon for like most of the time, right? This person got a shiny saved by the shiny confirmation screen, right? And this has only existed in the game for like 2 to 3 years. This was not in the game for a very, very long time. If you don't know, if you try to use an AoE attack on a horde with a shiny Pokemon in it, the game will warn you, hey, you're about to kill a shiny. Are you sure you want to do that? Now, that does not work on single encounters. So please pay attention. If you're doing single encounters and you like payday a shiny, it will still just attack and kill it. So you have to be careful and have to watch that. But time swipe hordes, if you're like EV training, XP training, you do get an alert. I'll never forget when this was added to the game. It was one of the best. This might be like the prime example of like an S tier quality of life update. It doesn't buff the game. Like, it doesn't, like, you know, make anything easy or whatever crazy, right? It just is good for the players. Like, if you find a shiny, you should be able to, like, you shouldn't get punished for that, you know? So it's just a crazy, I think it's a perfect example of a perfect quality of life update. Next up, Toad, a huge shunner in PokeMMO, got himself a shiny Barboach at like 28,000 encounters, I believe 20,000 encounters early in the morning. I love shiny Barboach. I think it's a super underrated Pokemon, super underrated shiny, super underrated shunt. Want to just give a quick congratulations over to Toad. Next up, Sue got themselves a shiny Clefable and a time swipe horde, and it is just so easy to make a mistake like this. It's so easy to forget when you're shunting for so many hours. The Clefairy had Follow Me, the shiny Clefairy, and it used Follow Me when it was trying to scald and clear the other Clefairies down, and it killed the shiny Clefairy. So rest in peace to Sue's shiny Clefairy. It's just so sad, man. I love all the doves, all the dove reactions to this to like represent like fly high Clefairy. Oh, you hate to see a shiny loss, but it's also, it builds character, okay? It's a beautiful story at the end of the day. And then Iron Zero, another Iron Man shiny hunter. He decided to shiny hunt for a fair part of the Xmas event, which is really cool to see. I haven't seen a lot of Iron Man doing that. I think most of them are like trying to grind the event and stuff, so it's cool to see different paths and just prioritizing different things is always beautiful. Iron Xerix went 55,000 encounters dry for a shiny Wooper and got that. Finally broke that dry streak, and then 8,000 encounters later got a Jigglypuff. Also, apparently, Xerix was saying he went 150k dry earlier this year. So maybe if, like, you know, Arceus is good, we'll see. Maybe we'll see a new shiny coming up, another one from him in the next 8 days. I would love to see another one from you, Xerix. I think you deserve it. Good luck to you, man, on your Iron Man grinds. And then next up, this player went 56,000 encounters dry while shiny hunting. Ended up phasing on a Graveler, but then kept going. He's a newer player who's been grinding his butt off. He got all regions. He's been playing for a week, he says, and he completed all the regions and even started raids, and he's shunting at, this. I mean, he's like a returning player, because this is like crazy. But he got a shiny Graveler at 56,000 encounters, and that was a phase, right? But he kept going, and they ended up getting the Gligar, which is, I assume, the target shiny at this spot, which it usually is, at least. And he got the Gligar at like 500 encounters. So he went 50. It's the perfect RNG evening out, bro. 56k dry for a phase into 500 encounters for the right Pokemon is really cool to see. Congratulations to Volta. And then finally, we have one more person to discuss, to congratulate on their achievements, on their showcase. That is Kaizo. He's got quite a story, man. Coming up on the last day of 2025, I wanted to reflect on the rares I've accumulated this year. Many ups and downs in the shiny hunting this year, including Milotic caught on phase, 2 miraculously caught on the same tile. I got my first phase, same tile, different days. Finally reclaiming my shiny Rotom, which was on an old account that was banned. I have a lot of respect for players who get banned. Just acknowledge, you know what, I fucked up, my bad, and just try to move on. A lot of respect for that, if that's what's, I'm assuming what's happened here. After 75,000 eggs, I followed a secret shiny Scyther. I caught a secret shiny Scyther at Route 229. 4 days later, Pinsir was a bonus. The shiny Pinsir on top of it, dude, was primarily Repel Trick for Heracross. I'll gladly take that. And finally, my shiny Safari Riolu this year, which took over 100,000 encounters. I hope to obtain more shinies next year. This many 5 rares in a year is crazy. That's fucking impressive, man. That's so sick. Five rares in a year is so sick. I think 1 rare a year is like impressive. To be fair, it's things have egg hunting and like rare thing have changed. They've become a lot easier since I've last done them, so maybe my numbers are off. But like back in my, you know, deep era of shunting, it was like 1 rare a year was amazing. So maybe like double that. 2 rares a year is probably still really impressive. 5 is crazy. Congrats to this guy. Amazing shunts, Kaizo. Really good work in 2025. I'm excited to see what you'll do in 2026. Good luck to you on your shunts, dude. And that is all of the stream recap intro. It is time to go ahead, roll some random number generations, make sure chat is active, and give away a ton of Pokeyen. The giveaway happens now. All right, fellas, if you're not here, you're square. There's a lot, you know, a lot of people have left. That's okay. We're gonna get to the giveaway here. I'm gonna hop over to the main account. 1 sec. Wait, don't spam. Wait, no, wait. Chat, you might want to let me here. Don't spam numbers. You'll get timed out and you miss the giveaway. I'm gonna scroll down so you can see. Now, mods, don't time anyone out yet because they didn't know. You guys didn't know. You 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 didn't know how it works. Okay. But if you spam numbers right now, you will miss the giveaway. You will get timed out. So don't spam. Okay, that's the final. Xanarchy has the final number, okay? How do we enter? I'll explain it. I will pause ads. Can I do that? I think I can. No, I can't on Twitch. Why can you not pause ads on Twitch? I'm going to delay ads on YouTube so I can explain. Okay, I have 10 minutes of delayed ads on Pog. Why do you not delay them on Twitch? Whatever. Okay. It should be all on screen. It should be on screen as well. We're gonna have this extended. Just don't type any numbers. We're gonna do it in a quick sec. Let me hop to the main account so I can actually have the Pokeyen. What's up, Kankitsu? And no numbers. Any if you want to sweeten the pot, I think we're about at the limit though, to be fair. I think we're past the time of any. If you have any Twitch primes and you want to raise the pot a little bit, we can do that, I guess. But if you want to sweeten the pot, I'll give you like 1 minute to do so. So if you want to do any Twitch subs, Twitch primes, gifted subs, New Year 2026 subs, it is the best time to go ahead and do so. We'll make sure your numbers get. Yo, fucking Toasty Duck, thank you, man. I appreciate that. I'm sure to track that in live time so I can crank it up. Sub point 324 at least. Thank you, man. Do a marble raise. Okay, that actually is. That's not the plan. But in the future, fellas, remind me. That's a genius way to do it. I actually really like that. Dude, I appreciate it. Undreamt. Thank you for the prime, bro. Also 4 months of it.
Too early got you homies.
Thank you, man. Okay. Let's get the BRB screen. We're over on the main account. I've also spent a fair bit of Pokeyen, as you might be able to tell. Thank you for the prime, Crisp Gamer, up to 326. Thank you, man. Rick Riley gifting 10, gifting 1. Okay, okay. Gifting 1. Thank you. Prime from FCM. I think if I count it in live time, it'll be more accurate than just sometimes Twitch takes a second to update it. Thank you guys for all the subs. On my heart. No, I'm sorry for misreading it that bad. How many subs to make you cry? I don't know, dude. 1 dinner date with your mom. I'm sorry. I don't know, man. I don't know if I've been a streamer for a long time. I don't know if there's a sub amount that would make me cry. I mean, 10 from Aimenter might do it, bro. Aimenter, thank you for the 10, bro. That is 3. Okay, okay. I was like meme. Hey guys, if you want to sweeten the pot, I didn't think you guys were actually gonna fucking do it. Thank you, Aimenter, for 10 gifted, dude. Holy shit. Thank you. Thank you, man. Fun Bus, the legend. Twitch Primes. I was trying to, like, if you have a Twitch Prime laying around, it's free, like, blah, blah, blah. Ironmans can't do giveaways. That is the sad reality of the Ironman, yeah. Let's see me do it again. Dude, do whatever is fit for your life. I love you so much. Do what's best for you. I mean, I fuck, you know, selfishly, you know, but do what's best for you. What the why are you actually doing it? Why are you actually doing it? Amen term. Thank you for 20 gifted subs. What the fuck? Okay, that's 349. We're almost at 350. We're 1 away from 350. 349. Dodged again. Amen term. 20 gifted today. Jesus. 1 more will make him cry. Why is the goal to make me cry? We're so close. Oh, wait. Amen. Oh my God. Amen term. Wait, 10 more. Why would you not just do, okay, 59, bro? Thank you. What the fuck? Amen term. Ubero. Why are you doing so much? Oh, I deleted everything. 1 sec. It's 369. Why are you doing so much? Current sub points. Why are you doing so much? Why did this work? Why did asking for subs work? What the fuck? 69 poggers? Puggies? Hopefully my content has earned it from you. Hopefully you can afford it. Hopefully you got Chipotle today. Hopefully, you know, thank you. I should do a stream. It's like how Rocket did that one stream of like saying Patrouski until he got a, I should say thank you until I get a shiny. That's kind of goated. Oh my goodness. Thank you. Amen term and fucking, oh my goodness, man. And Ubero. Amen term. Also, I love the name Ubero. Ubero and Amen term, guys. Thank you both so fucking much. Holy crap. Okay. I think we're cooling off. We're locking in the first message. What's up? The jammin', the shuckle jams. I think. Are you ready for the giveaway? I think people are here now. Cap, type Zenarchy, why are you even being sweet? Not that. Why are you being fucking sweet? What the fuck? Why are you being fucking? Oh, my goodness. Zenarchy deserves the world. No, I didn't mean the way I really. Zenarchy, that was me being socially silly. I don't know why I said it like that. That was my fault. You're perfect, man. I more so meant like, wow, like you're so sweet. What the hell? I didn't mean. I'm so sorry. Streamer being a dick to his best mod, but fucking hard. Okay, what the fuck? Jamal for 5, bro. Thank you. Thank you. That's 74. Okay, you're helping me learn math. Chat helping the streamer learn math, bro. Holy shit. Actually, Foggies. It's currently noon for me. 12:08 p.m. True. Rapid fire. All these gifted subs have really changed Patrouski. I've noticed he's very disrespectful to his moderators. I make mistakes, and I fucked. I'm sorry about that, Zen. That was totally my fault. We have numbers now. Not yet. We have to. Are we okay? Are we done? So okay, I'm getting warm because you guys are fucking gifting too many subs. It's getting me hyped up. I need to turn my fan on. One sec. Ooh, am I glazing Zenarchy? Am I glazing Zenarchy? Is that the meme, Rick Riley? Let me see. I see the glaze. Zenarchy, you're amazing. Okay, the Zenarchy glaze is easy because Zenarchy is one of the... Zenarchy is like... Thank you for the Twitch sub, Tempered Tyrant. Thank you. It's 375 on the dot, bro. Thank you, man. Zenarchy is like the perfect... Zenarchy is the perfect... How do you like... Perfect worker, I want to say. Like he is the guy who like just fucking keeps his head down and fucking works so hard. I feel like he just works so hard and he does all of it to make everybody's lives better and easier. He does so many things to make the PokeMMO space more welcoming, to make it more, to get the information to the players. Like without Zenarchy, we wouldn't have players getting to endgame. We wouldn't have players getting to mid-game. We wouldn't have new players sticking around because they wouldn't have the resources. They wouldn't have the like guides and abilities and all this information at their fingertips and all the ease of access through the Discord. I don't know how to work a Discord. My Discord is almost solely it's very helped by Zenarchy is what I'll say. My Discord is like so... I don't want to like not give enough credit to the other mods, but like Zenarchy has done so much of my Discord. It's just amazing, you know? It's just insane. It's unreal. Zenarchy has just had one of the most logistical positive impacts on PokeMMO. And he's like, Zenarchy is almost like the Scottie Pippen. Not that I'm Michael Jordan, okay? But he's like the Scottie Pippen type where he like is like he's crucial to this team, and he like it wouldn't be possible without him. But he doesn't seek affirmation. He doesn't seek the rewards. He just does what needs to, like what is right. I have a video on that topic, Parfax, and it's shockingly teams in PokeMMO are amazing. I cannot recommend it enough. Shut the fuck up, Rapid. Not that meme again. Yes, Louis official, super the String King, Cav the Raid King, Monkey the fucking just shiny hunting and social and funny guy goat. Much love to all of them, dude. It's crazy, man. It's crazy. Who's is crazy? Am I wrong? Like, am I wrong? Zenarchy is literally the Scottie Pippen of PokeMMO. There just is no Michael Jordan. Who was the worst player on the Bulls? Dude, much love to you, man. Okay. Did I miss any subs? Let me go back. I want to double check. I don't think so. I don't think I missed subs. I think we're caught up. Okay. I think 375 is the perfect place to go ahead and do it, fellas. Okay. 375 is perfect. Okay. Let me now get one thing on screen. Don't type any numbers or you will once again get timed out and literally lose your chance at the giveaway. Mods, time out any numbers. Okay, Zenarchy can type that one time. That's fine. Any numbers. Okay, you were definitely that troublemaker kid that... And I love that. Hey, me too, man. Hey, me caught, bro. Unbelievably caught, okay? Okay. Okay. I'm going to reveal the rules. Anybody spamming numbers will get timed out and not have a chance, okay? So do not spam numbers. You will get timed out and lose your chance. Essentially permabanned, okay? Okay. Okay. Let me calc the number, okay? Let me get my calculator up. All right, it is officially time to do the Twitchmas giveaway. Thank you to everyone who subbed and supported me this year on Twitch. Dude, it really makes the difference. You guys, Twitch subbing, Twitch priming, YouTube memberships, the fan funding that I get allows me to be here. I could not be full-time. I could not make all the PokeMMO content, the guides, the streams that I do without you guys making it possible. I'm just so fucking fortunate and lucky to be in this position. That is +1. I'm going to count that. It's the buzzer beater, but that's the last one, okay? So we have 376 sub points. We're going to take that number and multiply it by 20,000 Pokeyen. That's going to be 7.5 million Pokeyen being given away today to one chatter, okay? I'm going to generate a random number between 67 and 367. This is going to happen pretty quickly, okay? We might like 1 or 2 guesses. The first person to type the correct number in chat based on Restream's chat order. I know that ping's gonna become a factor. I know that some people are gonna, oh, I said that first, blah, blah, blah. We'll figure it out. I'm gonna go by Restream chat order. Whoever says it first gets it. If you want to enable slow mode, you can, Zanarchy. Some sort, yeah, that's kind of, well, the problem is we can't do it in YouTube chat. I think we just wing it and we're just gonna hope for the best. Okay, and if we'll see what happens. Only you can guess multiple times. The first person to say it gets it. Okay, it's gonna be really fast. Okay, I think we're ready. Okay, first things first, test. This is a test generation. Don't, when I say chicken pox, you can start spamming numbers. I didn't say it. Don't do it. Okay, I'm gonna test generate a number. Okay, chicken pox is the go word. Okay, boom. Test. Okay, now we see it works. I'm now going to reset this. That was a test. That was a test. I try to tell you, chat, that was a test. Don't get timed out. Don't get punished. Listen very carefully. Now I'm going to generate the true number, and the person who guesses it first wins. Okay, 5. We'll let him fly, Xanarchy, because I love it's okay. It's okay. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Chicken pox. Go. I have the number. I have the number. Go. Go. Go, go, go. Oh my god, someone was so close. Someone was so fucking close already. I have to lock into the song. No! I have to lock in. No one said it yet. No one said it yet. If I miss it, oh my god, they're so fast. Wait, chat got too fast. Oh my god, wait, I lost track. I lost track. I have to control F. Oh, I lost track. Oh no. This is a terrible idea. I'm too big of a streamer for this now. I used to do this. It used to work. No! Wait, I lost track. Fully lost track. Did nobody say it? I'm control Fing. I'm trying to search for it. Take over the bits. I don't think anybody's... I'm control Fing and searching. I just don't think anybody said it yet. Wait. No. Yeah, no one said it yet. How is this possible? We do it live. We do it live. How is... No, we don't say it. Wait. Okay, wait. Someone said it, but I... Wait. Everybody pause. This was a mess, as it always is in my stream. Everybody pause. No typing. We can put slow mode chat or something. I found it. I found the first one, I think. I'm gonna go back though and go through everything just to make sure. I think the first person, I'm gonna screenshot. We're gonna double check. We're gonna start comparing. We're gonna go back and see. I want to make sure the person who did it. I'm gonna check all the chats, all the logs, because the first person needs to get they deserve the victory. So let's double check one thing, fellas. Thank you for the bits. Okay, thank you for the slow mode. Okay. We go back. I think. Oh my god, my chat got so fucked up. I'm gonna be so real. Okay. I can check chat history and logs. So if you lie about saying this, you'll be permabanned from my community. The number was 254. And there were a few people that started to say it. Here, let me. But I think the first was Tolstoy's. All right, the number was 254. And I believe the first person to say it was Tolstoy's at 12:16:40. He said it at 12 p.m., 16 minutes, and 40 seconds. I believe he was the first. It was really, yeah, Tolstoy's. If you're in Twitch chat, let me know. Give me your in-game name, and I will be sending you the Pokeyen. If anybody else also said the number and you think you said it before him, let me know. I'll check the chat logs. I think he is the first. There was 4 people that said it. KFCO said it 20 seconds later. Footy Boy said it 30 seconds later. And then Tomatoes said it like about 50 seconds later. So there were 4 or so people that said it. I think Tolstoy's was correct. I think Tolstoy's was the first. I'm pretty sure. Yeah. Dude, I saw so many people type 252 at the very start. That had me like, so many people were so close. So many people were so close. I'm pretty confident. I think Tolstoy's is the winner. If you are in chat, let me know your IGN, and I will send you over 7,520,000 Pokeyen. I think we did it, boys. We got to figure out a better system in the future. I think I have to learn to adapt because I'm just not used to this. But ooh, congratulations, Tolstoy's, man. That was fucking nice work, dude. Nice work. I think, yeah, a better system in the future must be done. From Dangerous Dalton. Let me check. Thank you. Yeah, please call out. I really don't want to miss anything. We go live chat over on YouTube. Not what's it called? Chat. No more numbers. Thank you. Thank you, Xanarchy, for doing the chat and everything. I don't know what I don't know what I would have done without you, Xanarchy, here. Holy fuck, dude. That's combined chat and stream. Dangerous Dalton. Let me check. I can check the time on it, I believe, as well. I see 67. I see 233. I see. Said it also. There was a few other. Yeah, what time did he say it at? To check, yeah. No, we need it on slow mode still for a while if possible. I saw 252, 250. Yeah, I can check tempered. Yeah. If you're in Twitch chat, I can check your logs. So tempered, you went 256, 255, 240. You were so close. Like, so many people were so close at the start. No, you literally went 250. I can see your log. 256, 255, 240. Yeah. I think we have it. I think Tolstoy's is the winner. I'm pretty confident on that. I think Dangerous Dalton wasn't close. I think we did it. Now this was risky. I should have done a better system. That's my bad. But that, now we know. Now we know. Tolstoy's, where you at in chat? I gotta get contact with him. Oh, I see you. No. You're perfect, man. It's Tolstoy's. Even better, Tolstoy's. If you don't mind, I know it's a lot to ask, but I think it'd be cool to see you in person. If you don't mind coming to Vermilion City Channel 1 upstairs, that'd be sick. My dumbass said 400. Bro, it's so easy. It's so easy to just... Thank you for the prime after the giveaway. That's just pure fucking generosity, man. That's just pure unadulterated kindness. Thank you, man. I hope the content's been worth it, man. I can check when you said it, Yasukun. Let me see. But what time? A lot of people were really close. Yasukun, you said 259, 215, 278. I don't see a 254. Yeah, unfortunately, Yasu. I think the closest you were, Yasu, was 259. A lot of people started really close. A lot of people guessed 252 to start. I want to know if I said it. I can check the logs pretty easily for everybody, thankfully. You're another Kitagawa. You're another person who said, I can read your logs. You said 255, 252. Back to back. 243. Dude, it's so crazy. Oh my goodness. No, dude. Oh my, robbed. Why did I read that's obviously robbed? Dude, I'm honored, man. No, thank you. You never have to sub. I appreciate if you can afford it and everything, but you never, dude, much love to you, man. Much love to you. Yeah, I don't. Checking for content is fun. Can a mod check if I said it? Yeah, let me see. You said 354, Brad. A lot of you guys were really close. You said 259, a lot of 250 guesses. 259, 242, 304, you said 154, Brad. You said Brad, wait. Brad said 154 and 354, but not 254. Like, that's, dude, it's really, people were so close. It's actually crazy how close, like, so many people were. Okay, Tolstoys, if you are here, man. If you could, Xanarchy, thank you so fucking much. If you could take chat off of slow mode, you can finally do that now. Thank you for doing that. I would have been lost without that, dude. Holy shit. That was a miracle that worked. I will say that was very reckless of me. I did come to terms with, like, if this fucked up and I announced, like, if there was like 2 winners, I would probably just pay you both like 7 mil or some shit to, like, because, like, I can't, you know, have someone walking away. I think we did it right. I think we did it right somehow. I think marbles in the future is ideal. I was really close. No, I'll have to figure this out in the future. Yeah, no, we checked, Brad. You were extremely close. Yeah, dude. A lot of people were super off, dude. I'm glad it was. I'm glad it was fun, Hoss. Thank you for saying that, man. I really, you know, dumb little comments like that. It was good. Yeah, I'll have to learn a proper system in the future. This was risky, but it worked. It was yeah. I'll have to learn a proper system in the future. This was risky, but it worked. We'll call this a Christmas miracle that for somehow there were so many. We were checking like all these different chatters, logs. So many people. There was someone that said 154 and 354, but not 254. There were so many 252 guesses, 259s, 256, 255s. We were so close at the start, but didn't quite get it. There's Tolstoys in Team Void. Shout out to Team Void, man. Here is your Pokeyen Tolstoys. Thanks for showing up. Thanks for participating. Ooh, this is new. What is this? Okay, you yourself get 7, 5, 2, 1, 2, 3. I'm terrible at math. And you know what? Do I have like a cute little... Any sweethearts I could give you? Yes, I've got a few sweethearts. Here you go, man. Thank you so much for playing PokeMMO. Thanks for gaming. Thanks for supporting. Thanks for watching streams. And here you go, man. I don't do giveaways a whole lot because I would say I don't like giveaway culture. I don't want people subscribing to me just for giveaways. I don't want people, you know, watching my content just for giveaways. But at the same time, I want to give back to those who do watch my content and give back to those who do love Pokemon and play the game. Like, I want to reward those who genuinely deserve it, right? So just congratulations, Tolstoys. You deserve it, man. Thanks for playing. Thanks for gaming. And congrats to everybody. We'll get a better system in the future, but this worked out. It's a Christmas miracle. This 2026, a good kickoff, a good sign for what maybe 2026 will be a bit lucky, boys. I'm hopeful. Okay, let's jump back into actually playing some PokeMMO. Woo, that worked out. No, dude, thank you, Tolstoys, man. I'm glad you won, man. Thanks for showing up. Thanks for chatting. Thanks for following the rules. Thank you for being a good fucking member of the PokeMMO society. We live in a society, by the way, you know. Yeah. No, I do want to work on. I think that'll be a big. Me and my wife are actually gonna go to a lunch tomorrow. Rapid, that's a really good critique of me and a really, really good yeah, just critique of me and like thing to bring up. I think yes, I actually couldn't agree with this more, Rapid Stutter, and I think it's a really, really good critique of me and like analyzing of my content. You should do more, to be honest. You could generate more interest in the game and the community. I couldn't agree more. I think we're going through evolutions. I think 4 years ago when I started content, what we needed so desperately was guides. What we needed so desperately was information. New players didn't know what to do. We didn't know how to transfer them to endgame players, yada, 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 right? We needed guides desperately. Now that I've made guides for 2 to 4 years, right? I think we're entering a more entertainment era of PokeMMO. I think the guides are now out there, but I think we're entering now players just want something to watch and something to be engaged in with the game that they love and grind so often. I think the game is evolving. Yes, the game is evolving. Content is evolving. I think a lot of us as creators, we have to evolve with it. And I have a lot of work to do. I have a lot of work to do, a lot of ways to improve in Twitter that I'm really excited for. More collaborations, more entertaining content, more ideas, more stream events, more. Yeah, my favorite thing as like the English speaking face of content creation for PokeMMO is trying to get viewers involved, trying to do the achievement showcase. I think that's PokeMMO. This biggest strength of PokeMMO is that it's a small enough game to where the player base is so tight knit that we can have things like shiny contests. We can have these events in the game, and it's like still possible, right? Before they get too big. That's what we need to be using our strengths as a smaller but still like bigger game than people realize. You know, it's a big game, but it's still small enough to where we have that sense of community. We should be enabling and abusing that sense of community, right? So yeah, I'm excited for tournament. There's a lot of things I can do better. Tournaments, competitions. I think at least doing one thing a month, potentially 2 things a month, whether it's just fashion contests, shiny ratings, things like that is going to be fantastic. The other thing is I'll have to focus on making Pokeyen on my main accounts more, and that's the difficult part, is like making Pokeyen. I might, yeah, we'll have to figure out a path there. Maybe just getting into more bidding back into flipping or something like that. So we'll have to see. But there's a lot of things into it that I appreciate that genuine critique. I think I could do a lot more in terms of events. And I think events, people asked me to do events a ton 2 years ago. My response was always, you know, why do I need to do it feels like more of the same. We have so many catch events, so many things all the time. But I think now, like, catch events are cool, yes, but we need unique events. We need hide and seeks. We need fashion contests. We need shiny ratings. We need a way for people to show off their hard work in the game. So I'm excited to try to work on that in 2026. We will we'll see how it plays out. Thank you for the honest critique and honest feedback. Yeah, catch events, no. Unique events, yes. Couldn't agree more. Let's all evolve. I'm gonna try to be a better content creator in 2026. I can't wait for it. I'm gonna do everything I can, guys. Thank you for sticking with me through a tough 2025. Thank you for watching. I'm gonna work my ass off. Okay, let's jump into it. I love hide and seek. I think hide and seek is fantastic. Yeah, weekly. Even just like casual shunathons. Yeah, we'll have to figure it out. Let's say rage PvP respectfully. It can be fun sometimes. Okay, let me hop over to the Ironman account though. Maybe we'll get some good investments. Happy to. Thank you so much, Zach. I love the Apple hat, bro. I think the PokeMMO community right now more than ever needs interest. We need excitement. We need entertainment. We need like something to hook us every single day, you know. And that's like, it's what I need. It's what I need too, man. It's what I need, you know. Yes, Tom, you're 100% correct. 100% correct. Yeah, dude, I've done hide and seek to like start streams a ton. Shiny bounties. Yeah, we'll try to figure out what we can do, what I can afford to do long term and everything. We'll try to figure it out. There's a lot of good suggestions in chat. I think encouraging, there has to be some stuff I can do for free as well without giving away Pokeyen. I think that things like that include like encouraging and like something I did in, like, pat myself on the back. Something I did in 2025 was create the Ironman account. You know, the Ironman account was largely meant to be like, okay, a new way for me to enjoy PokeMMO and find fun in the game, you know, again, as well as hopefully spread that to other players and help other players refine the game. Like the Ironman account was very much like a way to help players re-engage with the game in a beautiful new way, and hopefully, you know, find a new way to have fun with it. I think finding new ways to have fun with PokeMMO is so important. I think a lot of PokeMMO players get in they feel like they're in a rut. I think a lot of PokeMMO players, like once you reach endgame, things become really repetitive, and it's kind of like life. You have to do things you aren't used to doing or do things out of the norm to break out of those ruts, you know? It takes a little bit of effort. I was talking to my wife last night, actually. It takes a little bit of effort to enjoy PokeMMO. I'm gonna be honest, which sounds really weird, but if you put it's like Minecraft. I always say, like, forever worlds in Minecraft are so interesting because most people, like, they beat the Ender Dragon and they quit and they move on, right? But if you like make up some ideas, yeah, Metronome Monday is phenomenal. Yeah, absolutely. I don't want to just take that from Spidget. I think Spidget should own that shit. I love that he does that. I think like a Metronome tournament would be cool, like something similar but not the same. Yeah. Anyways, okay, good yaps, good rambles. All right, good yaps, good rambles, fellas, but it's time to grind on the Ironman account. I'm mostly going to be farming lost presents today for a little bit. I might even just go ahead and open my presents very soon, probably before I do like the full grinding today. We'll see how many we have. I could actually turn these 8 in and get myself up to 86. I like the idea of getting up to 100 presents. But I don't know how long that would take. We'll see if we can do that. That'd be a really cool milestone to get before opening everything. Then we'll have a giant opening later today. Welcome to the Ironman account. One of the final days of this episode, most likely. I hope we get something. This is our chance. We spent hundreds of hours preparing for moments like this so that we could go ahead and get some drip. All for some drip, man, on the Ironman, because it's the only way to get it on the Ironman account. Let's see if we can get it today. Oof. Okay. Yes. Yeah. See, yes. Yeah. I've already done. Sorry, I think I misspoke. I want 100 Xmas presents. I said lost, but I meant Xmas Anarchy. That was totally my fault. I just misspoke it like vehemently. Egregious misspeak, which actually does matter in terms of the context. I need to get to 100 Xmas presents stocked up. Okay, present call outs right now. Let's go check. Every 10 minutes. We are 3 minutes into the current rotation. Let's go check the present call outs. Kanto is the best spot. I'll probably be shiny hunting in between or catching swarms. Celadon City Gym. So there's Celadon Gym, Route 19. Celadon Gym, Route 19. Pat, is Lamar playing? I don't know. Don't ask me that right now, dude. I don't know. I can't think about it. Even if Lamar does not play, I think Snoop Huntley and Derrick Henry, the Wombo combo, can take down old man Aaron Rodgers. Okay, maybe I'll regret that. Maybe I think there's, I'm not saying it's like, yeah, I think it's 50-50. Well, yeah, I think it's fucking coin flip, and that's the beauty of it. Honestly, not to be a defeatist, but like more of like a just hopeful and optimistic, you know, Ravens fan. I can't believe, dude, I can't thank the Browns fans enough. Fun bus. I was more hyped up watching the Browns game than the Ravens Packers game. I didn't watch much of the Ravens Packers game, but the fuck, dude, I watched the whole Browns game, the Browns Steelers, and I don't know, I was sucked into that game more than like any Ravens game this season, which is fucked up, but it's true. I was like so into that game. The dog, bro. Okay, let me this and then Route 19. Route 19 is down here. Okay, dude, I was cut the game off. Yeah, shout out, dude. Each of us gonna bring us together, dude. Hell yeah. I need to blow my nose. Give me 1 sec. My shit getting stuffy. It's dude, for Shador, man, I'm hopeful for him. Dude, I wish him the best. Give me one pico sec. About to blow a gasket. Bro, real alpha. I'm glad someone's looking out for me. That's actually what happened. Actually true and real. Okay. Okay, so the presents checked. Let's keep our Discord up so we can see, you know, like bonus calls. Apparently there's a bonus at Route 8. Ugh. Dude, the sickness. I feel like everybody's been like super sick. This like more than, I feel like every year more and more people, maybe it's, I'm like around like older people or some shit, I don't know, or more people who touch grass or some shit. No raids today. Appreciate you asking. Yeah, no, I'm taking it easy, man. I'm chilling. I got the bonus present, Pog. Okay, it was a bit, that's why you gotta check the bonus, man. I don't understand how the bonus fucking things work, but we can get more Santos before we open. That would be sick. And now, ooh, Pinecrow Swarm is a quick ball swarm. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Thoughts on the idea of costume Pokemon in PokeMMO, like Pokemon that like wear certain vanities and dress up or whatever? I'm so down for it. Maybe it's cheesy and dumb. I'm a big fan of more ways to customize your character, express yourself. Self-expression just cannot be underrated in an MMO. Like, it's so important when you're looking at the same character, the same sprites for thousands of hours, enjoying the way they look, like enjoying like your having like an IGN that you enjoy is so fucking important. Like every little aspect I feel like will help you enjoy the game more. Those little micro things, when you do those micro things for thousands of hours, they have more impact, right? So I'm down, man. I think more visual expression for players, I'm almost always here for that in almost every form. It's a great question. A great question. I'm gonna leave that Pokeball there to rage bait. Perfect. Thank you guys for dealing with that mess of a giveaway. I'm lucky. I'm actually so fucking lucky that worked. I can't believe that didn't fall to shit. Ooh, team emblem, like a little like it would depend on how it looks and like how that would work. I don't know if it would be too... It'd be pretty small, I feel like, on screen. That's so annoying, Wilrar. I'm glad they changed that a little bit recently, where they made it, like... They made it better to where if someone FFs so early, you still get, like, earlier than usual. What's up, Lucio? How you doing, dude? Happy to see you, man. Luchador Pikachu. I'd be down for, like, whatever Pokemon... I don't know, whatever people want for the most part. I'm not too picky. What you got on the mind, Josh? Dressed up. Yeah, that is a weird thing in Pogo. Like, you can't, yeah. But kind of, I'm not sure how I feel about it. If you FF like super early, you can prevent your opponent from getting points, which is really stupid. I believe it's like, but it's in there to prevent people from like trying to queue into themselves and then FFing and then, like, you know, to like prevent like self farming or whatever. That's why it's there. You kind of have to have that in place, but that's gotta be one of the most it's one of the most frustrating things to deal with in PvP. Imagine like having a really strong turn 1 that like decreases your opponent's chance of winning by, like, you know, you sway the game like 70-30 or 80-20 in the first turn, and then all of a sudden your opponent just FFs and you get 0 fucking points. Like, that sucks. Like, fuck that opponent. Like, fuck that opponent. That's so lame, you know? I don't know. That's yeah. It's pretty rare. They also, they don't mean to, you know, but it's just like a tough thing. Yeah, they seem to have made it better this event, and I hope it's better. Yeah, for sure, Rapid. All right, present reset Vermilion Santa. I'm actually right here. I actually need to go in a building and head back out. Vermilion East Santa, and then someone said Fortree. Nice, mysterious Great Ball. Someone said Fortree City bid law. I'm gonna go to Hoenn, I guess, and just grab that, because if it's a bid present guaranteed, we'll check it. Is it worth to go, like, I wonder if that's, where are my present farmers? Is it worth to not check presents in certain regions in like case of a bid spawn or some shit? I don't know where this go. I've never done one of these in Hoenn, so I don't know where these actually spawn at. I don't actually know where this spawns at. It might have reset as well. I generally prefer to stay, like, I usually just stay in Kanto, but if a bid present get called, it's kind of interesting. But anyways, Route 2. It's a bid. Oh, is that true, Zapped? Oh shit, I didn't know. There you go. Like, the present mechanics are very interesting, you know. Force him to sign out with the one part earthquake. The guy for okay, let him think he was gonna realm set up with a double punch and then FF. Yeah. Okay, back to Kanto. Route 2 bottom side. I'm not opening the balls. It is the like lamest. It's the lamest thing, but I think it's gonna make it more exciting when I do open them. Okay. The reason that I'm not opening mysterious balls as an Ironman account, as a main account, you should just sell them for profit, right? In my personal, or keep them as an investment, right? As an Ironman account, I'm going to be keeping all my mysterious balls for Shiny Wars. I'm edging all the way to Shiny Wars, dude. Pretty, like, it's going to be like 8 months of edging. It's like fossils I'm stocking up. As Ironman, we need every advantage we possibly can get, you know? I'm trying to stock up fossils. I'm trying to stock up mysterious balls, whatever. I have 115 dusts. Whatever I can, man. Whatever I can. Shut up, Wilrar. don't mention it. I need to get new drip so I can fucking. Chat is making me realize how desperately I need to open vanities today so I can get a new outfit and change my drip, so chat can finally stop asking me to press C and open my trainer card to unveil the stockings and like the dude. I can't be walking around like this. PogChamp, cool looking, sick drip and fit, right? Walking around like this it's not a good fit, man. It's not a good fit, you know. It's literally, no matter what style you're going for, this does not match. This is just not a good fit aesthetically. It's a dude, I hate the trainer card. This looks so good. It looks so good in the overworld, and then you press this and you're like, what the fuck happened? What happened? Fuck! Oh no, someone lost their child from Whoville. Bro, you're actually right. I can't even. I actually look like fucking Cindy Lou, bro. I hate you. I hate you for that. I actually look like fucking, but it looks good, bro. The overworld's also ass. You're fucking a hater. You're fucking my haters. You're not even a hater. You're having sexual relations with my haters. True. Mary Poppins. Don't get me started. Don't get me started. Yeah, wow, Girl Scout cookies in the winter. Yo, that's actually okay. Anyways, okay, we're waiting for respawns. I'm gonna go shiny hunt a little bit where I can. I've been at Hoppip. Okay, whenever we're waiting for present respawns, I'm gonna go shiny hunt a little bit. I did quick ball a bunch of the pine crows and caught a few of those when I could. I've also been doing time so I have hordes. I like the idea of shunting today when I can. A New Year's shiny, like I don't want to shunt for a lot of the event. I'll probably be doing more swarm stuff and just turning in 5 of any swarm on for mysterious balls. Honestly, it's still worth it on the Ironman account. But I've been at Hoppip. Now the important thing at Hoppip, I make sure to have a taunt Pokemon because these things will get memento, I believe. They did change it. They used to get these Hoppips actually got changed because they were too hard to catch when you got a shiny. They used to get memento and rage powder, but now all of these Hoppips actually got changed to be higher level. They used to be like between 35 and 45, I believe. But now they're 40 to 50, which is a big difference because I believe none of them can actually know rage powder. If they're level 40, they'll know worry. The last 4 moves is what they'll know. So they'll know worry seed, memento, bounce, and giga drain, right? So you still have to like taunt the memento, but they can't rage powder your taunt or like rage powder. Like that was the memento and rage powder was a fucking nightmare. That was like impossible to safely catch. Taunting memento it's like now we can just taunt it and it's a safe catch from my understanding. Best Staryu location is route 13 in Unova, route 12. It's the you surf on the water, don't fish. You surf on the water and run back and forth above Undella town or whatever in Unova. Can I? Yeah, dang. Can I sponsor first to Petalburg trying to get to 1 million? If you want to sponsor, if you want to like, that's something I love the idea of starting to like. It feels shitty. I don't want to ask people for Pokeyen for events, but if it comes to that to host events, we'll talk about it. People used to donate me in the past to host events, but since I've jumped to the Ironman account, it's kind of, you know, which makes sense. Pause or whatever. I love the idea of that, Dank. That's really sweet of you. Like that's fucking like the community coming together. But don't, yeah. Sell out. Well, hopefully the benefit would be going to back to the community, not to me. You know, I wouldn't be keeping. Yeah. Zace, what's up, dude? Happy New Year to you, dude. Where are you, Christmas? Cindy Lou ass. Okay. Yeah, Staryu's a great shunt, dude. Nice job, Danny. Congratulations, man. Good work. That's insane, Cloister. Congratulations, man. Spidget, what's up, King? What's up? What's up? Building community. If I plan a really good event rapid, we'll get to it. I don't want to like, yeah. If I plan a really good event, this is, what is this? How'd you run into this, dude? Is this from a swarmer? What is this from? Is this from a lore? This is a, dude. This is sick. This is from someone, I believe you were Staryu shunting, right? Staryu single encountering. This is a 5% encounter rate secret shiny. So this is the equivalent of hitting a wild encounter secret shiny Charmander. It's the same thing. That's insane. That's a beautiful Pokemon, dude. Beautiful Pokemon, beautiful wild catch, beautiful secret shiny. At 30, very deserved at 36k encounters dry. Congrats to you, man. That is a beautiful wild. I love wild secrets like that, dude. That's so sick. Yeah, it's the same as like a secret shiny wild Charmander. It's the same thing. It's crazy, dude. Whew. Hey, good luck to you, Lucio, and very kind of you to offer. Thanks for sharing that, Cloister. Thanks for sharing that, man. That's fucking beautiful. What was this clip? Let me check. Oh, this was the Ironman memento. Yeah. I'm excited for 2026, man. I think it's gonna be fucking good, man. This is gonna be a fucking good year, bro. I can't join charms, part of the Ironman rules, but it's super nice of you to check, man. Hey, Patrouski, please help. I was clicking buy on market listings and somehow all the money I won is gone. What a mystery. Hopefully you bought some cool shit, man. Hopefully you bought some investments. Good for you, man. Spend the money. Fucking live, you know, did some vanities. Yeah, part of my Ironman rule set is I'm not allowed to join on other people's charms. I can like pop my own, but I can't, yeah. Because the reason I have that rule, is because you have to think about like niche things that not many people would do, but some people would do to make it unfair, you know? So the idea with not allowing charms, being in charms on an Ironman account, is that someone could just pop shiny charms on their main account, like credit card swipe, pop shiny charms on the main account, and then always invite their Ironman alt accounts, right? Yeah. I think it's one of those rules, like, I think that other Ironmen should honor that rule, Oster, but if they didn't, I wouldn't be like, wow, you're not a real Ironman. Like, that's, I think it's a little unfair. It's on the, so it's like that one, it's one of those, like, it's right on the line. Like, you could maybe qualify like, yeah, I'm an Ironman account, but I allow charms. Like, I have a lot of friends. Yeah, you got me. I have a lot of friends that offer me charm slots. So yeah, you know, I'm an Ironman that joins charms. Like, that's, you know, honestly fucking fair, bro. Yeah, I don't want people to like, not even cheat. It's just more of like, I don't want people to like, the whole point of Ironman mode is for people to not get an unfair advantage, you know? That's like a huge part of it, you know? A huge reason I created Ironman mode was because of more pay for advantage aspects being added to the game, you know? I got lucky in the time of like, I don't like things like mysterious balls. I don't like things, you know, personal preference like chum buckets. Not to disrespect you. If you use them, it's no disrespect. I don't blame you. I blame the system, right? If you should use fucking, if I was a main account fishing shunting, I'd be using chum buckets every day of the week. They're so insane, right? But I don't like those additions to the game. I find them, you know, pay for advantage, and like I don't like the increased rewards for people who credit card swipe, right? So because of that, I could either complain about it every day and just like cry and whine and nothing changes. I'm not a developer. I can't really impact it. Or I can find a way to enjoy the game in the way that I like it, you know? Yeah, for sure. So and like that's one of those things, like I don't really care for donor status or shiny charms either, Jack, but they kind of, you know, it's one of those, like, they're in the game already. I don't like them though, you know? If I could go back in time and get rid of shiny charms, donor status, I'm almost fine with donors. Like, donor status, I'm fine with like what the stacking matters. I'm fine with like one pay for advantage thing existing. I think donor status is a really valid way for the devs to make some Pokeyen for that physical bonus. The XP bonus, I think, is a totally fine. The shiny chance is like the big one, obviously. I think most of the buffs are like minuscule, but they help a little bit. If it was just donor status, I'd be totally fine with that. Yeah, I don't mind. Exactly, aim in term. Like, I don't mind. Donor status, I am mostly okay with. Shiny charms, I don't love. They're so expensive. Like, it's just the way to, yeah. Would you prefer? I think monetization, the hard part as a developer is monetization that doesn't impact gameplay is ideal, right? You want to have mostly cosmetic monetization, or like really small quality of life things. I think a decent example of good, honestly, doing a whole video on what I consider good MTX and bad is like a really interesting idea. You know? Yes, thank you, Chloe. Like, I'd have to think about, like, ocarinas are a good example of, like, ocarinas are like slightly, it's mostly convenience. They help in some specific activities. Having the right ocarinas will like let you like EV train one extra Pokemon, but most of the time, like, ocarinas are just convenience. Ocarinas impact the game, but they're still, it's so minimal, and like ocarinas are fine. RP vouchers I like because it allows people to play for free to get RP, even though it allows, you know, I don't mind things like bonds, the WoW token. They have positives and negatives. I honestly lean more towards the positive camp of them. I can speak as a RuneScape player, right? I played RuneScape for like 20,000 hours. I never paid Jagex a dime. I was able to max 2 accounts on old school RuneScape purely paying for bonds with in-game gold. And I, as someone who grew up poor, that is one of the fucking coolest things to me, that I was still able to play RuneScape even though I couldn't afford it. I couldn't afford RuneScape growing up. I literally could not afford the $8 a month to pay. Now it's like 15, right? But like, I couldn't afford to play it growing up. But I still could play because I worked hard and I grinded gold. And I think that, like, that it fucking gets me hyped up. I think having that is really important. And Pokemon's a free-to-play game, so it's a bit different. Like RuneScape's like, it's free to play, but you need membership basically, you know. OSRS is amazing. I think we can learn a lot from them. I like this guy's name. Presence reset. Let me go to those. But there's a lot I could talk about. All I'm saying is my opinion. I'm not trying to, like, I'm not saying it's my way or the highway. I'm not saying, you know, I'm not saying my way is correct. Just my personal preference. I think I have a lot of opinions and thoughts on game design these days and on especially MTX. And everything needs to be treated like, it's really, you can draw general guidelines, but everything needs to be treated like individually. I think octarinas are a great example of, like, octarinas kind of break my rule of, like, these do impact gameplay, but the impact is so minimal, and it's usually a quality of life impact versus, like, oh, it's almost never just more efficient to have octarinas. There's a few things with, I see you in game, Purple Troll. What's up? I like your name. There's a few situations where you can EV train like one more Pokemon, but also the fact that you can buy the octarinas with in-game gold. If you could not buy reward points with in-game gold, that would be way worse. Could you imagine, like, you had to credit card swipe to get these? That, I would hate that. That would be way worse, right? I like the idea of, I don't mind having a premium shop and then everybody having access to it with Pokeyen. I think that's really fucking huge. Yes, I was gonna, so the other thing, great, and I love Jack. For those who don't know, Jack is a Pokeforce dev, and I love their thought process, and they absolutely, yeah. I think account services, additional character slots. One of the let me go check these. One sec. I'll do a clip on this because it's a good talking point, but let me go check the presence. All right, let me catch the stream recap up. We're talking about good MTX versus bad MTX. It's just my opinion. I'm not saying it's like right or wrong or like objective. It's just my thoughts. I'm a big fan. I think microtransactions need to exist in games. It's kind of like ads on YouTube videos. Without ads on YouTube videos, most of your favorite creators literally couldn't make the videos. They wouldn't be able to afford to. Small creators wouldn't be a thing. I wouldn't exist without YouTube ads. It's an evil necessity. Because you guys watch ads, thank you so much. I get paid a little bit of money so I can pay my rent, so I can pay for food, so I can focus on making videos and making content to hopefully entertain and hopefully help people, right? That's the goal. Microtransactions are the same thing. If you want a free-to-play game, which I love free-to-play games as someone who grew up criminally poor, right? Like, free-to-play games are so fucking important for people like myself. If you want to have those, you have to have the developers get paid. They have to get paid for their work. And I think you can do it in a reasonable way. I talk about how, like, I think the best kind of microtransactions are things like vanities, you know, things like that don't actually affect gameplay, but everything, you can have these general rules, but everything comes down to, you have to judge things individually. For example, in my opinion, I think octarinas are a very valid microtransaction. Because yes, they do affect gameplay, but it's mostly convenience. It's mostly, oh, you don't have to have a Pokemon to, you know, use the HMs, right? It's mostly convenience. There are a few situations where you can EV train like one more Pokemon, or like go to raids, for example, without like having a, like, sometimes it pops up, but generally octarinas are pay for convenience as opposed to a power increase. As well as the other huge thing in Pokemon that has to be factored in is that we can just buy the premium currency with Pokeyen. That is a massive difference that you see comparatively to like gacha games or like people like money farming games. The fact that you can buy these with Pokeyen is really huge. That's a whole discussion. You can do a whole video talking about the MMO history of adding things like the WoW token, the OSRS bond, the RP vouchers, like to the, you know, to the MMOs or to the games. there's a lot of positives and negatives. Yes, do RP vouchers allow people to credit card swipe and get an unfair advantage for spending some IRL dollars? Yes, but it also cuts down on RMT dramatically. It also allows players who don't have the IRL funds to then be able to buy the RP vouchers off the GTL and still buy the premium items, even though they don't have IRL money. So it's one of those, like, I really like there's positives and negatives, but I think the positives for things like WoW token, OSRS bond, vouchers do outweigh the negatives. But if you disagree, I respect it. I think it's a really valid position there. More power to you. I can speak on, I played 20,000 hours or so of RuneScape. I maxed 2 accounts on RuneScape. I maxed a main account, and I was the 74th person in the world to max an Ultimate Ironman account. I've never paid Jagex a dime. I grew up really poor. I couldn't afford it. I could not afford RuneScape membership. My mom, you know, we couldn't afford it, right? What I did was I grinded. I got that fucking Obor club back when that was first added. I sold it for like 1 to 2 million Pokeyen. I bought bonds back when bonds were like 1 to 2 million gold in old school. They were first added in old school RuneScape. And I went to Green Dragons, and I snowballed. I never paid Jagex a dime, but I was able to pay 20,000 hours of membership gameplay because I could buy bonds with gold. That is the only reason that I could play RuneScape, was because I could buy bonds with in-game currency. And I think it's a beautiful game to give people access to, even though it does also allow people to kind of get some unfair advantage. But like I always say in PokeMMO, yes, you can credit card swipe for Pokeyen. You can't credit card swipe. You can credit card swipe for Pokeyen. You can credit card swipe for the donator status, the shiny charm, the PvP team. You cannot credit card swipe for the PvP still. You cannot credit card swipe for the endurance and the patience and the time that is required for an egg shunt or a single encounter shunt or even like a time swipe horde shunt. A lot of people who like made credit card swipe to like get all these things, you have to have both. That's why like John Lucky is a perfect example. If you don't know, John Lucky is like a really talented Chinese player. He credit card swipes infamously a ton, but he also grinds almost more than anybody. I think the whales in PokeMMO, they may spend a lot of money on the game, but at least they play the game a ton. Versus like a lot of other whales will like use their money to like just skip all the time, right? I think PokeMMO players still have to earn the rewards even after swiping, which I think is really important, even though I'm not a fan. You know, at the end of the day, I'm not a fan of it existing in the game. I don't blame the players. I blame the systems. I'm not a fan of things like shiny charm. Donator status, I'm kind of okay with. And it's one of those, like, you can only draw so many general rules. Like, why would you be okay with donator status and not shiny charm? Let me explain. Shiny charms are so expensive for the boost. They only last an hour. The price per hour of boost on shiny charm versus something like donor status is ridiculous. Shiny charms are so much more expensive. And also the stacking matters, right? If only donor status existed in the game, I think that would be fine. I'm not a huge fan of shiny charms, but I'm not, they're not going anywhere. I'm not gonna worry about advocating against charms because they're kind of here, right? I'm not a fan of MTX, but let's get to the real kickers, right? I'm really not a fan of MTX that impacts the game in such an objective way that you need it to be efficient. I really don't like chum buckets. Chum buckets, if you want a fishing shunt, you need chum buckets. Chum buckets literally double your fishing speeds, right? So it is more efficient to go do one Jimmy run to be able, I think, to go to like 75k an hour or some shit. It is more efficient to not fishing shunt. Go make some money for 1 hour and make the money for chum buckets and then fishing shunt. We've run the math before, but like, let's see how much chum buckets cost right now. I think it's 75k. Yeah, they last an hour, so it's 77k. The math is, right, like, let's say you were to fishing shiny hunt for 5 hours, right? Without chum buckets. You get 220 encounters per hour using sticky hold and like all your advantages, right? That's 1,100 encounters. If you were to go do a Jimmy run for 1 hour and make 300,000 Pokeyen and then divide that 300k, let's say you're able to buy, we're gonna like make it even more, like we're gonna lean towards the opposition, right? Let's say let's say chum buckets cost 100k and you could only buy 3 of them, right? If you spend 1 hour to go do a Jimmy run and then you go shiny hunt for the other So both people play for 5 hours. One person fishing chunks for 5 hours without chum bucket. One person does a Jimmy run and then spends 4 hours fishing with chum bucket. That person fishing with chum bucket will double their encounters, get 440 encounters per hour within those 4 hours, and get 1,700 encounters. 1,700 versus 1,100 in a 5-hour time frame. The more that, like, the more hours you put in, the more you get even further apart. I don't like chum buckets because chum buckets, you never needed shiny charm. All the veteran players know this. You do not need donor status, and you do not need shiny charm to shiny hunt. They don't help your shunt as much as you would think. It costs to pop shiny charm and donor status for an entire ×5 horde hunt, for example. The donor status, we're not even going to include the donor status cost. Let's just assume the shiny charm cost, right? Shiny charms are currently what, 200,000 Pokeyen? 180k. They're cheaper, which is cool. At 180k, right? If you pop donor status and shiny charms, you're gonna have to pop shiny charms for 24 hours. It'll lower your shiny rate to 1 in 24,300 or so, right? You're paying 4.3 million Pokeyen to shave 7 hours or so off your hunt, which is just not worth it. And that's on top of the donor status cost as well. So you would do like 7-day. That would factor into a few shunts. So it'd be like 5.2 mil, right? Paying 5.2 mil to shave 6 hours as well. 6 hours off of your hunt on average is just not worth it, in my opinion. I think most people agree. It's just you have to make like almost 1 million Pokeyen an hour, which most people don't, look like flipping like crazily, right? It's so expensive, it's not super worth it long term. But what scares me is like, so that's like shiny charms and donor sets are not as bad because it's not even that worth it financially. You don't have to put that money towards eggs or whatever. But chum buckets are so good that like everybody should use them, like bar none. They're just so insane, and that's like the problem in my opinion. If you aren't using them, you're trolling, which sucks. Like that sucks as like a required item, right? That costs RP. Expert lures are fine because expert lures cost 15,000 Pokeyen per hour and are extremely cheap. You buy them for Pokeyen from the Pokemart, right? And they also just increase. They also give you a buff and increase your things like by a 10%, like a very fair margin, right? Another good example of in my opinion, a good MTX that does impact gameplay, so it goes against my own rules, right? It's an MTX that impacts gameplay is PC expansion drive. Now, the reason why I think that this is actually a good MTX, right, is because you could just create an alt account. You can create an alt account for free. You could create infinite alt accounts for free and have more PC space. It's a little bit more obnoxious to trade. So like you're paying for convenience. When you buy a PC expansion drive, or 20 of them, right? You're paying for the convenience of having more PC slots on that character that you're currently on. But you don't need them. You can just have alt accounts. If you have a main account, right? And that's 11 box spaces. You make 2 alt accounts. That's 22 free. Making 2 alt accounts and then just getting them to the first town, like in Cantor or whatever. You've just added 22 box spaces, right? To your gameplay or whatever. That's more than the expansion drives could. And the expansion drives are super expensive, right? So I think that's why that ends up being like a good MTX in my opinion, even though it impacts gameplay, which is not something I normally care about. So I think most of the MTX in PokeMMO is good. I think temporary incubators was bad. I think we stopped that. I don't love shiny charms, but we're never putting that back in Pandora's box. It is what it is. Unfortunately, I can either complain about it every day or I can just move on. I'm still gonna advocate against it when I can, when the topic comes up, but you got to move on with your life, right? Pick your battles. Chum buckets I really don't like. I've talked about that a million times. And I was one of the biggest advocates of a fishing buff. I was one of the biggest people saying that fishing shunning needed a little bit of a buff. I think it was the worst feeling shunning method before chum buckets. And when I say that, I was advocating for a 10 to 20% buff. Chum buckets buffed it by 100% and are an RP item. I don't like that personally, but that's, one to two bad MTXs in my personal opinion, not right or wrong. 1 to 2 bad MTXs out of how many exist in the shop, I'm pretty happy with that personally. So I think overall, like if I were to grade PokeMMO's microtransaction options, I'd probably give it like an 8 out of 10. Maybe like an 8.3 to be exact, 8.4. It's quite good, but chum buckets do knock it down a full grade, and then shiny charms are kind of like a 0.5. So I would say like 8.5. I think 8.5 is a very fair way to grade PokeMMO's cash shop. The fact that you can also buy it once again with Pokeyen is super important. If you couldn't buy RP with Pokeyen, that immediately takes, in most games, like a best case scenario, like a 5 out of 10. I think being able to buy the currency in game is super important. Yeah, that's my thoughts on PokeMMO's microtransactions. Hopefully that, you know, it was interesting, informative, taught some history. If you disagree, just do it respectfully is all I ask, and kindly. Like, hopefully I've done it. Hopefully I've disagreed with people respectfully today as well, you know. Great question, great topic from Jack, and I hope you guys like the video, dislike, subscribe, follow me on Twitch, all that jazz. We do a lot of yapping here about this beautiful game that we all love. Yeah, no, I kind of recorded that into a 12-minute. Yeah. No, I really, no, it's a great, like, and it's just my opinion. I'm not trying to, you know, a lot of people love chum buckets, and you know, more power. Like, I think there is an argument of like, it's okay that chum buckets or like fishing is faster than singles. I think it's a fucking valid, you know, it's really hard to have a position that's unfoundable. The thing I notice the most is when people try too hard to prove their position to be objectively true. That's when you start like getting really bad positions that are unfoundable, right? But as long as like I, you know, I try to acknowledge almost all of my positions in PokeMMO are like just my, like, they're not right, they're just my opinion, you know. I try to make that really clear over and over. Some people will never get that, you know. Some people are going to purposefully misconstrue what I say. I can't control them. Hopefully I'm just making good conversation. Dude, much love to you, just Andy. PokeMMO green flags. I think the there are so many simple aspects of PokeMMO that we just don't appreciate every single day. The fact that I'm like, oh, I want to go play PvP, let me go queue up. The fact that that exists in an MMO is insane. The PvP queue system, the personal stats, the leaderboards, the PvP statistics, the fact that I can go spectate any live tournament, the fact that I can go spectate any live PvP game happening right now is fucking crazy. Like, that is a really deep, intricate system. Like, that's, like, there are some amazing systems in Pokemon that we just take wildly for granted, that we just, like, it's the human condition is we are really good at finding problems. We really, like, humans are really good about finding problems. Everyone is. The average person is really good about analyzing that there is a problem. We're really bad about, once we solve that problem, of getting ourselves a pat on the back. It's always the next, we just move on to the next, you know. We always move on to the next problem. It is crazy, Amen. Yeah, I think we've been taking, I do think that, and let me say, let me not speak for you guys. I think that I've been taking PokeMMO for granted over the past year a little bit. There's been a lot of critique, a lot of negative discussion, and I think that's important too. Don't get me wrong. Like, I think it's even okay that we had just a negative year this year for PokeMMO, and a lot, not overall, but in a lot of ways, right? Not, you know, it's still a positive. The beautiful thing is, like, even a negative year is still a positive year, because discussion and problems breed growth. Right? Like, that's the beauty of it, right? That's like the real mental, but it's true. Like, even a bad year is a good year, because yes, this year was hard for PokeMMO. It was difficult. There was a lot of controversies, a lot of drama, but we learned so much as a community. I think it's like, we wouldn't have learned this much this year without all of the conflict. It was a very conflict heavy year, which is hard to get through, you know? But damn, do we learn a lot, and do we grow a lot as a community, and do we understand so much more, and do we empathize with we empathize with each other, hopefully empathize with the devs. Like, it's just, yeah. yeah, absolutely. Almost every single, it's amazing. Almost, it's all, life is all perspective, and I think this year was, a lot of people had a rough perspective this, myself included, man, myself included. What's up, Oso? Speaking of fucking perspective, what's up, King? I'm excited for 2026, man. Island 3 present resets. Island 3 down. Route 21. What's up, Oso the King? How you doing? Lost big present over at Island 3. Hell yeah, big. Route 21 is that over? Is Route 20 is below pallet? That's what it is. 6 hours. Congrats. 6 or 7 hours, one might say. We are still 11 hours away, but fucking hey, man, happy early New Year's to anybody celebrating. The added shiny charm. Do you think people are gonna like open a ton of them during? Yeah. Ooh. That'll be, ooh. That's an interesting like part of like the analyzation of investments to talk about and to make. Haley in chat said, I personally think there won't be a lot of mysterious balls left after the event because of the added shiny charm. I've also noticed, so to be, I think it's super true and must be factored in. I'm curious okay, let's just check the quantities. How many mysterious balls are on the GTL right now? 7,600 mysterious Pokeballs, which like is a lot, but also that's less than one shunt, right? On average, because on average it's 8,000. Now that's going to be lowered by shiny charm and no, to be fair, but Great Ball is how many on the market? Look at the drop off. Almost 8,000 Pokeballs, 1,700 Great Balls. What a drop off. And then Ultra Balls, 800. That the numbers line up well, which is good. Also, dude, Great Balls are already on the rise. I may or may not have made an investment video, which will come out tomorrow. Now, let the stream recap show. I made my investments before things started to rise, okay? The problem is, whenever I make an investment video, people will say, oh, well, Patrouski, the only reason your investment actually worked is because people just saw your video and they all invested. So people will always say things to where I can't win, right? People will say, oh, the only reason your investment worked is because people bought in, Patrouski, blah, 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 blah. Do you know how many times I've lost money on investments? I do have impact as a creator. I'm not stupid, right? But people definitely overestimate my power and overestimate my impact. A market, an economy is so much more powerful than one little fucking guy. I promise you. It's especially like considering I would say how international PokeMMO is. The English speaking player base is only like, I'm guesstimating 20 to 30% of the game. The Spanish speaking player base and the Mandarin speaking player base we have two different regions that are bigger than us. We are not as big as we think we are, you know? I don't have as much impact as people think I do. I do have some. I have to acknowledge that. I think it's responsive. It's part of a responsibility as a content creator, right? But man, I'm just saying, all I ask people is if I lose money on an investment, blame me for it, okay? Call me out on it. I guess, I don't know, it happens, right? Wait, chill out. But if I make money, you don't even need to give me credit, but don't discredit it. The problem is whenever an investment works out, people always say, oh, it only worked because blah, blah, blah. Like, I can't win. It's if I make money, you know, it's only because I have an audience. If I lose money, it's because I suck and I stink. So there's no winning, right? Can it sometimes be a little bit of both? You know? Anyways, not to be defensive. I made a good investment, in my opinion, that should be coming up in a video that should be releasing the same day this recap is out. I'm pretty proud of that investment. I've already had good returns. I'm excited to see how those turn out like a few months from now. That's when the real balancing of the economy will play out. Jack, so you yes, no, actually, well, yeah, actually no, Jack. So like RP has tanked in price in this past year. And that comes down to like how many people are credit card swiping versus not, right? And how good the vanities are. RP has tanked in price over the past year. It used to be RP hovers around like 2.2 to 2.8 mil generally. And now it's gone down. It's down to like 1.8, right? Like it's insanely cheap right now. Like 1.74. What the fuck? This is crazy to me. I don't know. Like, I don't know if it's just we have more whales or what's happening. I would not recommend invest. If you want to invest because you think this is the bottom out, I get it. More power to you. But this is, yeah, maybe, yeah, Jack, fair points. But like, I haven't seen RP get this cheap in like 10 years. Like this might be like, this is insane. I have not seen RP drop below 2.2 within like the past 5 to 7 years. I really hope we see some economy changes. Yeah. Yeah. Spidget bought him for 2.2 in October. I think that's a good price. Like that's, god damn, poor Spidget. I'm so sorry, Spidget. That's so sad. Pat, tell everyone to invest in RP. Yeah. RP is coin flip. I put out a video talking about how to fix the economy today. And sorry to brush you off. It's one of those topics I just don't want to discuss every single day because it's not a good thing to dwell on, you know? One of those things like, yeah, I appreciate your respect. What's RP? It's the reward points, the premium currency or whatever. I get it. I really appreciate that. I feel really bad. I really like, it's one of those like changes I've had to make as a content creator. I really like critiquing things too much. If you watch me talk about movies and video games and like, you know, art, I like critiquing stuff too much, right? It's a problem. Over critiquing stuff is not a good thing. It's not like edgy and cool and logical. It's illogical. It's overly emotional and it's stupid. The way you should critique something is by talking about it as cleanly and as clearly as possible every so often. That time frame is different for everybody. Every so often, and then offer an alternative solution and then move on, right? You want to advocate for your change. Like, okay, alphas need to be nerfed. The supply of good IV Pokemon, my proposition is the supply of good IV Pokemon is too high, the demand is too low. I personally think the changes to make would be to nerfing alphas, whether that is decreasing the spawn rate or decreasing them to 1x31s, decreasing like the overall stat placements on them, as well as like potentially nerfing mysterious balls and not letting them bring in more 1x31s into the game. I think those two things, alongside maybe like some sort of extra demand, like permanent raids, like I think those three things might be, you know. And then saying that, and then playing the game and moving on. You don't want to wake up every day and complain about the same thing every single day, because at that point you're victim looping. You know, you don't want to develop a victim complex where like every single day you just worry about what's wrong and you worry about what to improve and like you're never gonna be happy in life, and you're never gonna be happy at that point. You're gonna solve things, you're not going to even appreciate them. You're not even gonna, you know, you got to make sure to appreciate when things do get solved. You know. Like VGC was just added to PokeMMO, and that's fucking amazing. And it sucks to me that VGC was added and so many people, all they're doing is nonstop complaining on the forums about it. Like it sucks that in like it's a small, loud minority. So let me qualify. Like, but it sucks that in PokeMMO, like I see from the devs' perspective, like every time they introduce a good update, they have 10 people on the forums complaining about it. Every time they introduce an update that people have asked for 4 to 7 years, they do a really cool thing, there's at least 10 to 20 people complaining about that exactly on the forums. It's so sad, you know. At least say like, hey, this is awesome, thanks for adding it, here's some, you know, ways to improve it. Like I don't know, you know, you don't. Yeah. Oh my goodness, I'm sorry, thank you for the 10 gifted subs. Holy fuck, Project MMODK, bro, what's up, man? Also the Glaze Clarko. Dude, Project for the 11 gifted subs in total. Thank you, man. Thank you. Let me do, like I did on Lost Presents. I'm a little distracted. Thank you, man. Holy crap. Our goofy Brit, dude, Clarko, I love Clarko. Clarko is someone who is able to, he's so strong mentally and emotionally and physically. How are you a mountain climber and also like the funny banter guy in the community? How do you do both of those things? Do you know how hard that is to be like physically strong and do you know how rare it is to find a guy these days who is like masculine yet emotionally intelligent? Like it's really fucking hard, man. We're not doing great. Like that's fucking awesome. That's really fucking impressive. And I feel like in terms of emotional intelligence, over the past, since I've known Clarko, I feel like I've not to like speak for him, and I don't like being proud of others, as I don't have that right, but you should be proud of yourself is what I'm trying to say. As well as like I feel like I've seen you improve and grow so much over the past 2 years or so, Clarko, since I've known you. I feel like you've had some of the most growth, not like I always, not that like Danny's grown in PokeMMO, and not that he hasn't, I just don't know him, you know. You've grown as a person some of the most, Clarko, that I've seen, and that's really gorgeous. It's like I want to, like, there's people, everybody grows in different ways, and it's just like, it's, yeah, you should be proud of yourself. You deserve to be proud of yourself. I hate the P word. I hate proud. I hate the P word, but I don't use it very often. But yeah. So I think you guys said something nice. Thank you so much, man. I missed what you said, but you said, I think you said something nice, but I missed it. I'm so sorry. Route 10. Okay, present calls route 10 above lavender. Sometimes you gotta say pause and just spread, like, I don't think guys glaze each other enough, you know? We gotta be fucking loving on each other more. Like, there is a real, like, obviously this could go way too far in the other direction, and I'm sure we all know someone who, like, it loops into victim complex of like, guys just have it rough with everything. But, you know, that's not what I'm saying. But men's mental health is a really serious thing. Like, it's a real problem, right? Like, it can go too far and loop in the other direction, but we got to be fucking loving each other more. We got to be like, and if it's just, I think 2026 is going to be all about getting back to, if you don't have something nice to say, don't say it at all, you know? Very, very obviously, very, you know. But yeah, man, you know, it's not weird to kiss the homies to cheer them up. I'm a big advocate. After a few buzz balls, bro, especially, like, you know, what's wrong with that? We need the return to call me Marianne Williamson. I'm sorry, I'm just kidding. Based on the, you know, call me if I can return to love. This is a niche. You'll only know this reference if your mom is like 50. But call me the Marianne Williamson because, and she was in like self-help books in the 90s. Call me Marianne Williamson because we'll be returning to love here in 2026, boys. I mean, don't take that, you know, don't believe, you know, don't take it too seriously, please. But it's a good meme. Let's go route 9. I always forget where that's at. This guy is so nice, dude. Much Squire messages like that make my day brighter, man. If you're watching, thank you so much. It means the world. It lets me, you know, thank you. What I miss. Never hurt anybody, dude. Fucking do what you got to do, man. Dude, you're like once again, not to go too far into like the fucking, you know, it's so hard, you know. But yeah, like, brother, like, I think men have started infighting so much, you know. Men have gotten angry and isolated. It only makes the problems worse, you know. Men are angry and isolated, and you gotta fucking, you know, try your best to reach out, spread some love. Just, you know, even, dude, I can speak on this. Do you know how happy I would be if someone said, Patrouski, that Genji blade was fucking sick, dude. Oh my god, that was the coolest play I saw all day. That would make my month. Like, do you, like, we gotta, like, it's so easy, it's so simple to hype up your boys and just be like, bro, like, that fucking play was sick in the video game that we're playing. It's so simple, but it's so effective. It's so powerful, man. It's so powerful. Yes, dude, I meme on this all the time. Like, yes, men can go too far, and we can cause a lot of our own problems, and we can go, you know, don't get me wrong, right? It's our responsibility and yada yada yada, right? But I totally agree with you, Oso. Like, it only takes one sugar mama type, one sugar mama cashier at Walmart to be like, you have a great day, sweetie pie. And my heart's gonna fucking flutter. Like, dude, there was literally, when I was like 19, I think a Walmart cashier called me like, have a great day, sugar. And I still think about it. Like, dude, like, oh my god, man. Men need a little bit of sweetness, man. It doesn't take a whole, like, it's so powerful, man. Anyways, once I came up behind my homie's back and I gave him, okay, maybe get consent first from your homies. That's piss your homies before bed with consent. That's the full context. The full, that's the other thing we got to work on, guys. Come on. Okay. Anyways, Route 9, Route 10. We're good on presents. We can go to, don't kiss your homies without consent. That's important, you know. Don't forget that part, guys. Come on. Tisk tisk. Okay, no, you don't have to. We can either give compliments or consent. Pick one. Can't we do both? Why is that the male dilemma? I'll give compliments, but only to people who don't want them. Like, come on. It is quite good. Dude, much love to you, Squire Cam. Have a great day, dude. I don't actually, yeah, people did there. I assume there is no, I haven't heard about a vanity for Jirachi, so I'm assuming there is none. That's kind of sad, but good to hear. It's also okay to say no to your homies and ask for space from your homies. Absolutely. Absolutely. Okay. We're gonna. Okay. I'm glad everybody in my chat was clearly mature enough to understand this topic. I mean, like, we're laughing, but like genuinely, you guys like kind of like it's fucked up. My community is mature to the point where we can have like important mental health discussions, but you guys are gonna make 6-7 jokes, these nuts jokes along the way. It's like the duality of immaturity in 2026, like the duality of maturity, rather. Like, it's a mixture, you know? Happy New Year, KY, dude. Happy New Year to you, man. Much love to you. It's called emotional competence. Slay. We need a little emotional intelligence, bro. Slay. Did you say 6-7? I blacked out. I don't remember. Wait, do you actually get a vanity? You get a headband? Wait, really? I haven't heard anybody talk about that. That'd be sick, man. Wait, what? Yo, I haven't heard anybody talking about this. What? I said I hope that they add a vanity for defeating Jirachi. I think that is, a lot of people are like, you know, as a main account, why would I do the raids again? What's the point, right? And the Pokeyen's fine. It's not that great. Like, I kind of agree with you. Right? There's not a great motivation. The motivation's the vanity. I think this is really cool, man. That's awesome, dude. The star hairband. This is for defeating the 4-star Jirachi, apparently. That's awesome, man. I think having limited vanities like this from now on for like all of the I think that'd be a really good way to. I think they're experimenting already with, like, I think permanent raids. A really cool way to give rewards is like, we need. The other thing is, in PokeMMO, we don't have drop tables really when it comes to raids. You do in terms of, to be fair, you do in terms of IVs, obviously. The IV rolls on the Pokemon, the nature rolls, and then like the shiny chance, like that's your drop table or whatever. But like in RuneScape, when you kill, or other MMOs, when you kill a boss, it's like, you know, 50% chance to drop a rune halberd, 40% chance for, you know, dragon tips, you know, 30% chance for green leaves. Like, it, you know, I think that keeps things really interesting, and you never know what you're gonna get, right? And then I love the idea of having more of that in PokeMMO. We're like, oh, you defeat a raid, you have a 90, you know, whatever percent, 40% chance to catch the alpha, 20% chance to roll a vanity, 30% chance for rare candies or items. Like, having like different rolls, I think that would keep things fresh and exciting. And having something where it's like a 1% chance or a 0.01% chance to roll a super rare vanity, or, you know, there's so much more we can do and expand on when it comes to drop tables and rewards. Rewards, I think, need to be explored and expanded on in 2026 for sure. I think 2026 could be a big year for reward exploration in Pokemon. There's a lot of things we could do with that. It's a great thing to bring up. That's awesome, Fly Happy. Thank you for sharing that. Spidget, let me see the Spidget. What's up? Yes, that's yeah, that's like one of the most fun parts in my opinion, Jack. Hell yeah, man. I'm excited for Poker Force. Excited to see what you guys do.
6, 7. Sorry. No. 5, 6, 7.
The like whole Discord call.
6. No. 6, 7. Sorry. No. 5, 6, 7.
The fucking all the boys being like, dude, I don't know, man. I think my wife explains 6-7 the best. I love that 6-7 makes people so happy. Even if you don't find 6-7 funny, you know, I get that. More power to you, right? I think it's kind of amazing in a world as complicated as it is right now. Could you imagine someone says 2 numbers and your brain lights up with dopamine? That's kind of goated. Like, don't we all want that? Are we just jealous of the 6-7 enjoyers? Like, it's kind of amazing. So the meme is 6-7 is just a reference meme. We've had plenty of reference. What's it? 1938. What's the 1738? That's just a reference meme. Like, we have a ton of reference memes as millennials and zoomers and boomers, right? Like, that's nothing new for us, right? 21. Yeah, what's funnier than 19? Blah blah blah. 9 plus 10. 21. Ha! You stupid. Ha ha. Like, that's, you know, millennials when someone says 21. Millennials when someone says 69. Like, But when they say, I just don't understand 6'7". 6'7's just not fun. Like, if it's not funny to you, more power to you. But like, I think it's sick that people can be so happy off of 2 numbers. I think it's kind of a, you know, a good take. Like, at the end of the day, shouldn't it make you happy that other people are happy? I don't know what you're talking about, Mr. What's the guy's name? The bald guy who's a doctor and an astronaut and such. I'm assuming, is this a D's nuts joke? I feel like it might be. I hate seeing happy people. Based. For sure, Oso, for sure. And why does everybody know? I couldn't remember. You guys are fucking dumb. How do you all know? You all knew exactly what I meant. That person's in YouTube. That person's in YouTube chat. And all of you in Twitter, you're online. You're turbo online dooners. That's actually crazy. You couldn't even see his profile picture. He's in YouTube. You're cooked. It's time to touch. I love you, and thank you for, you know, it's time to touch grass. That's crazy. Howard D's nuts. That is not how our. You can't. Okay, it's a bad D's nuts joke. IMO, but fucking more power to you. I didn't know it, so honestly, more power. That's something. That's something. It's not terrible. We are D's nuts joke aficionados in my community. It's very something we hold to a very high regard. I'm a big advocate for the fact that D's nuts jokes, it's Island 2, D's nuts jokes that contain a word that is previously understood and existed and used in the English language does not make a true D's nuts joke. A true D's nuts joke is when you say something like, yo, are you going to SawCon this year? Because that's a made up word, right? Oh yeah, Patrouski, do you like Wendy's? Wendy's nuts fit in your mouth? That is, in my opinion, a flawed and a bad and a cowardice example of a D's nuts joke, because that's a real question. Simply asking, do you like Wendy's, the restaurant, is a real question. You're not tricking me. You're not confusing me. You're not getting me, right? It's not a gotcha. Doing the, oh, dragging these balls across your, like, I know more D's nuts jokes than your mother has been fucked by men. Like, they're like, I know most of these bits. The problem, the real reality, the real art, the art of a D's nuts joke is making someone confused and not letting them catch on to what's happening and then getting them. It is not a gotcha to be one of the most creative that I would let slide, but still. I think Mind Goblin gets the pass. I think if someone, because like a Mind Goblin like doesn't really, you know, it's, if someone says like, Patrouski, if someone said, hey Patrouski, what do you think about the Mind Goblin? That's kind of, that would be a gotcha. Or like that would be a gotcha. That would work, you know? I'd be like, what's the Mind, that's not a real thing. What's the Mind Goblin, you know? That's kind of, Wendy's went downhill like crazy. Now we're on to some interesting discussion. Bro, why did the Wendy's biggie bag become, when did that become $8? How did we take how did the 4 for $4 go for fucking 4 for $6.79 without tax? Like Wendy's used to have, like, Wendy's is, the burgers are good. I like, they do noticeably taste like better than a lot of other fast food places, but like just a little bit, small margin. But the prices like are crazy. It's like, it's so hard, at least near me, at least, let me qualify, at least in my local locations. The price increases on the biggie bag have been insane. BP on the iron. A lot of it was passive, like through PvP streaks, PvP arcs, as well as, the red fight. Like a lot of it was honestly passive, but I did grind BP with like some weird little shitty team at the battle tower a fair bit, which was cool. It was interesting to explore. Dude, everybody's fucking sick, doctor. Good luck to you, man. It's so, my wife had like a raspy, Casey's had a raspy cough for like a month and a half. It's insane. Like, she's mostly better from her sickness, but the cough hasn't gone away. I really like the Xmas camo. I love goofy vanities. Also, like the Christmas camo is the first of its kind in a certain way, where like it's a full body vanity that doesn't hide your back slot or hide your face. Like that's a big deal. Things like the ghost costume, a lot of the other like full body vanities get rid of your other they get rid of your other vanities, right? Like you know, it's crazy. I think I remember not liking the spruce pants, but let me double check. Are those the ones I didn't like? I can't even see them because my thing. I like the spruce coat, if I recall. Fuck, I've been trying to work from home through the flu and I had a client on a call literally say, "You sound horrible, I'm canceling all meetings so you can rest." What the fuck? That's so sweet. That's like, that's amazing. Have you considered the no battleground client mod? So, okay, Invoke, I haven't heard of that. Number one. Number two, I'm scared it's a D's nuts joke. So I'm trying to decipher. Grounding this dick into your grounding. Can I link? Yeah, go for it. Who's battle background? An actual mod? Okay. We just had a D's nuts discussion, and usually people aren't very slick. No, please, yeah, Effie Burke mod, yeah. That's cool. I like the circles personally. So it's sort of like the circles or whatever, basically. I wouldn't want this personally, but I respect if that's your visual preference. I don't know why. I feel like the it's one of my favorite parts of a Pokemon encounter is the little circles. I don't know how to explain. I don't know why or how to explain it. I like them a lot. Different backgrounds is cool, but I don't know. Maybe I'm just dumb, you know. This is how I get you later. Yeah. I'm a vanilla Skyrim player, you know. I'm a vanilla Minecraft player. I've been playing these games for 10 plus years and I've played them modded. I have, but I still always end up going back to vanilla. I just prefer them. I don't know why. I don't know how to. I'm not a huge like. I like customizing my setups and my UIs in games. The nauseated face. But I don't know. I really do like. I don't know. I'll say it. The vanities are on fire. I think the vanities are easily like. It's unreal how good the vanities have gotten in PokeMMO. I think it's one of the biggest positives of 2025 is like how like the pixel art talent from the devs has like gotten insane. I feel like it's one of the most improved things in the game is the pixel art has gotten really, really impressive. It's really, really noticeable. Dude, yeah. Also, I have some good news. So I worked on it off stream recently and I got it to work, I think, but I never tested it. And then I tried again the next day to do it and I couldn't get it to work and I don't know what happened, but I literally like swear I was able to get it to work and then it like broke when I restarted OBS. I don't know what happened. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. Kuroshi's goated. Kuroshi's, yeah. Had it and lost it all, yeah. I love to try to get my audio splitters like working so I could listen to like non-copyright. I was like, it even is. It bothers me. That's why I like listening to the same. I love these songs. Listening to the same playlist over and over again, every stream, gets to me a little bit. It does. You know. Maybe just even like no. I think just doing like more no music periods might be like better. Like just like just yapping. Just turning it off and enabling the yapping even more, you know. It's the problem is it's really hard to find a new. We have to find copyrighted free music, and a lot of the copyright free music on YouTube isn't actually copyright free. It advertises because you'll still get not striked, but like noticed or whatever. You'll lose ad revenue. There's a difference between I forget the. It's a claim versus a strike. I don't have any copyright strikes, thankfully, but I have had like a lot of claims, you know. Where like people who make the music or whatever, you know, which is, you know, fair. But I try to stick to people who make the music should get paid, but it is pretty egregious sometimes. I've talked about once again the problem, Jack, is I can't trust. I've listened to so many copyright free playlists only for them to get claimed. It happens. The only thing that I have found that consistently is copyright free is the YouTube channel No Copyright Sounds. They always do a great job. And I think it's not like people being malicious. I think what happens is people upload something for free and it is copyright free, and then later on they copyright it like 2 years later. Like 2 years later they decide, you know what, I want to have intellectual property of this, and I think that's what, I don't know enough about this though. I think that's what happens though. So is like later on, yeah, they make it free at first, which is like good for them. Like that's like as an artist, like they fucking more power to you, you know. But it's one of those like, so it's hard to find currently non-copyright stuff always. Fuchsia Garden, let's go there. Lost present in Fuchsia and Route 1. I think it's right here. Yeah, the garden. Beautiful, beautiful. Yes, I've seen, yeah. Hell fucking yes, Ace. I saw at least one Ironman Jirachi. Yeah, yeah, like how, dude, how awkward is that? As like a game developer, it's really tough. Yeah, so the Poker Force developer said we tried looking into copyright, tried looking into copywriting our customers for Poker Force, but allowed it to different contractors. We just couldn't do it, so we had to just remove the claim. It sucks. Yeah, no, it's like, it's really, really, yeah. And good for you guys. Like that's so like honorable to just like take that loss, like, you know. It might be, Haas. I think no music is underrated. I think if we live in an era where like I need all these different audios playing at one time to keep people engaged and interested, but maybe I overestimate. I'm a yapping guy at the end of the day. At the end of the day, I'm a talking fool, you know? And maybe making the audio and the yapping even more clear and just leaning into that is ideal, and giving people the space. I also, like, when I used to watch streams, I would play my own music over. I don't want to listen to the streamers' music. So I would listen to my own music over the streamers' music and try to line up the audios to where I could hear their voice still, but play my own music. And I think that's a really cool option. Or so I try to manage my audio levels around that, right? That's why my music is often so quiet. People complain about it being too quiet sometimes. But then I'll listen to it back in videos and I'll be like, I can barely hear myself, you know? That video title, are these just, let me go double check these. This has got to be a stream. This is not an Iron Man clip, right? Dude, I'm honored to have you, Sam. Like the analyzation of investment. Okay, shut up. Shut up, Video Patrouski. Dude, I'm honored to have you, Sam. Welcome to PokeMMO. Welcome to 2026, man. I'm excited for you, dude. Remember, 1 week Patrouski stream starting right now. Wait, what's this? What's up, dude? What's up, Park? What's up, dude? I heard that too. Wait, what did I do? I heard about a 1 week. I haven't heard anybody talking about this. What? Shut up, Video Patrouski. God, you're obnoxious. Okay. Oh, like 1 week straight. That's what you're saying? Okay, come on. The OSRS. I love defaulting back to the RuneScape. The RuneScape. What's it called? Playlist. The RuneScape music. The soundtrack is fantastic. Dude, he's so. I'm trying to stream here, Park. What's he fucking doing, dude? No, dude, I respect it, Josh. Okay. Present callouts were good. We could go like check a few swarms. I like going to the, I think I'm entering, if there's a Chingling swarm, I should check that. To be fair, I'm not, Chingling Unova 1 was like 30 minutes ago. Smoochum, Deerling Sinnoh, Smoochum Johto, Seal Unova. I would go to a quick ball swarm and just turn in 5. For a mysterious ball, I'm reaching the point where I think it is worth to just start. I think I'm going to start looking to turn in 5 at a time. I should keep an eye out. If there's any Chingling swarms, chat, you can yell at me. You can scream and spam until I go get it. Oh, the shiny. I can, you know what I'll try to do, Dave? I'll get a shiny in my party and I'll try to have it out. And if you can find me in game at the right time, we can do it. But I'm also running around trying to play the event. So it's going to be a little bit tough timing wise, but I think we can get it done. Dude, so there's actually 2 new Pokemon games that Pokemon MMOs / like Pokemon, something I don't want to spoil. There's 2 new Pokemon games that I'm really interested in, Pokemon fan-made games, that I do plan on making videos on. That's another, like, I think one of my biggest mistakes of 2025 was playing too much PokeMMO and doing too much PokeMMO only content. People, because doing PokeMMO adjacent content, doing things like Cobblemon, Cobblemon, Pixelmon, Pokerogue, doing PokeMMO adjacent stuff is so important because number one, it lets PokeMMO players have a break. We all love this game. We all need breaks. You can't play PokeMMO fucking 10 hours a day, 365 days a year. Most people, okay, we play for a few months, take a break, you know, you need breaks. You need breaks. You want to go in and out of the game. You want to have a side game to play on the side of PokeMMO. Like, that's only fucking normal, right? So number one, it gives more breaks. Pokerogue is a fantastic game. Number two, it helps other people find PokeMMO. And that's selfishly a huge one for me. Do you know how many people found out about PokeMMO through my Ironman series, through my Nuzlocke challenge, through me doing other like pro videos, Poke1, Pokerogue, the Pixelmon, like the stories that I have heard, how many people that found out about PokeMMO only because I uploaded videos about a different Pokemon related thing, and they went to my channel and were like, what's this PokeMMO thing? You know, like that's really, really impactful. That's a really powerful thing that I did not do a good job of in 2025, and I want to get back to that for sure. So doing a little bit more, I'll never be like a variety creator. My Retro Pat channel, I have other YouTube channels for that. If you want to watch me do other content, I do have other YouTube channels for like more variety. But like, I am a at the end of I love PokeMMO. I love this game, but I want to do like a little, you know, I'm not a variety creator, but I am a Pokemon online, Pokemon MMO, you know, kind of creator. And I want to get back to analyzing more games and because it's also really important, like from a balancing perspective, it's really cool to see what other Pokemon MMOs, because even though PokeMMO is the best Pokemon MMO in my opinion by far, it is really important to go see the positives that other Pokemon MMOs are doing and like transferring those over, right? I think that's really beautiful. Okay. Part says, speaking of Ironman, I'm curious on my thoughts. I'm gonna start my Ironman at midnight tonight. That's so fucking fun. I love that you're doing that. Think of a name. I don't want to like say the names out loud. I don't want someone to take them from you. But I think I like having Iron in the name. If you don't, more power to you. Starting one region, then finish it until the end of the event. So yes, Park. Oh my god. Wait. Yeah. I'm actually so glad you asked this, Park. Park is the PokeMMO staff member making an Ironman account tonight at midnight. I cannot. He said, what should I do, bro? Get Kanto done and farm Lost Presents. If you are an Ironman account, it may be one of the best events to start in the middle of. If you started in the middle of Halloween, how do you get to the pumpkin boss? You don't get goodie bags. You just don't, right? You don't get raids done. Like if you started an Ironman account in the middle of Halloween, you needed to prepare for that. There's not a whole lot you can do, you know. If you started an Ironman account in the Christmas event, you can literally just get Kanto done. Just get a catching Pokemon, a Smeargle, Breloom, whatever. I guess in Kanto, you might just go with a Parasect, whatever you can get in Kanto. Just get Kanto done and then go farm Lost Presents. And that's going to get you Xmas presents, which will give you drip, vanities, give you Santa presents. Potentially, you could have a Riches Charm. It took me like 7 months to get a Riches Charm on the Ironman account. You could get it in like a week. You know, on a new account, like Riches Charms, XP Charms, you can get Vanities, Drip. Get your hidden ability Amoonguses, dude. Your hidden ability Funguses. If you ever want to play PvP on an Ironman account, if you're planning to create an Ironman account soon, please get those. I'm getting like so excited about it, man. Get those Regenerator Funguses, those Regenerator Amoonguses, those hidden ability mons right now while you can from the event. Try to get 100 Lost Presents. You can definitely make a new account, complete Kanto, and get 100 Lost Presents turned in right now. You absolutely can. It'll take a lot of work and a lot of grinding, but you can do it. It's never like it has never been a better time. If you've been thinking about it, please take the time to create an Ironman account now and even grind it a little. If you find out it's not for you, more power to you, but get the progress so you don't regret it in the future. Yes, record your gameplay. I would love to see more Ironmen showing their process. Yes, please, Park. That would be, we need more Ironman guides, more Ironman resources. It's a niche game mode. It is, but it's, in my opinion, it's the most fun way to play PokeMMO right now, especially considering the market, considering the economy problems. It's never been like the Ironman is the solution until we get developer support. What you can do as a player is play an Ironman account, which is I love it. That's so I'm so glad. I feel like as a staff member, Like, I feel like it's also so crucial for staff members and for developers to play Ironman accounts, because it gives you, it makes you, you'll learn all the you just, not that you don't know stuff, Park, obviously you know stuff, but like, it's just such a good way to teach the like processes. And yeah, not that you have, you know, oh, it's so good. An Ironman account is just an account that cannot trade or use the GTL. There's a few other like specific stipulations, but it's a self-sufficient. If you play Path of Exile, SSF is the term. If you play RuneScape, it's Ironman. What's up, Mike Ermintrout? How you doing, dude? Catch any criminals today? Let's go. Okay, lost present call outs. You got me fucking hyped up talking about. I love. Yeah, we not enough people. We don't have enough Ironman, man. Can you react, please? Let me see. Is it a really good clip? Pause this 1 sec. Is this the is this the Yoshi noise, or is this? I think I've seen this. Oh, I've definitely seen this, but I love this. Is this the what it's like a not Yoshi, it's like a wah. me when I get a shiny wah. I can show it on stream. 1 sec. Let me do my presents. Let me do my presents. Island 2. So Kanto, Route 5, and Island 2 seem to be the big ones. Also a bonus one. Route 5, Island 2. Route 5, Island 2, and then potentially Island 1 as a bonus. Oh, Dave, I need to get you. I need to. I'm so sorry. I literally already forgot. I'm so stupid. Let me. There's just so much going on. Let me go ahead. That's incredible, Brucey. I don't like to tell people I'm proud of them. I've never liked that phrase. You should be proud of yourself. I think that's, you know, absolutely. It's impressive. I'm not proud of you, but I'm even better. I'm impressed by you. I think that's more. I don't like saying you're proud. I think saying this is like a. It's a personal thing. Don't take this as like, oh my god, you know, don't take this as like it's a, you know, it's not wrong to say you're proud of someone, but I've never liked that phrase. For me personally, saying you're proud of someone is almost like taking that accomplishment for your own. Like it's more about you than them. That's just me. Please don't, you know, that's not necessarily true, but it's how I feel. It's how I feel, to be honest with you. So I don't like the phrase. I don't use it. I hate when people say they're proud of me. I don't even let my wife. My wife is not even allowed to say she's proud of me. I don't like the phrase. But she can say, you know, like, you know, she's, yeah, yada yada yada. But I'm impressed by you. I'm impressed, and you're talented, and you should be proud of yourself. You know, fly happy. It's not fun. It's not funny. Come on, man. Dude, yeah, dude, what's up, Mist? What happened, Mist? What I miss? What I miss, Mist? What I miss, Mist? Dude, yeah, I love that everybody, dude. I've never seen a year more unanimous. I'm happy for you is based. I respect that. Could you say you're my little pod champ? She does every night. I've never seen a year be so unanimously shit for almost everyone in the world. I'm an optimistic guy. Yeah, I'm like, actually, chat, there's positives and negatives to everything. Actually, we should be able to analyze. Fuck 2025! 2025 fucking sucked donkey dick! It was so shit! But out of a shit year, we grow stronger, we get smarter, we get better. 2026, the upswing. 2026 is going to be goated, okay? 2026, we're good. Like, 2025 was, we all went 100k dry on shunts. 2026 is RNG evening out. We're gonna all go fucking 20k wet, okay? We're gonna be a wet year, bro. 2026 will be a wet year, okay? I believe. Shut up, Aimon Term. Don't say that. Woof. Had worse. Yeah, no, it was not the worst year of all time. That is true. That is true. Year 2026. Yeah, 2026 is gonna be wet. True. I like that. Yeah, to 2029. Yeah, 2025 had to suck so 2029 could go bonkers. It's the reality of, you know, it's an emotional roller coaster is life, bro. Anyways, okay, I owe someone a screenshot. Let me go get. I'm on channel 5, one island. I'm gonna go grab a shiny. I'll get my Ditto. I'll have my Ditto on this account. Grab my Ditto. Put away the Breloom, I guess, for now. Maybe the teleport mon. If you want to come get us, if you want to come get, also it fits my outfit a little bit. If you want to come get a screenshot with me, I'll be here. Go ahead and get your fill, and then Chinese Shelter reaction. Let me go check it out. No, don't. No, we can't preemptively. 2026 might end up sucking, okay? But we have to. There's no point to expect 2026 to suck. There's literally no value in that. Because if you expect it to suck, it increases the odds of it sucking. If you think that 2026 will be good, and then if you assume that it will be good, you make it a 50-50. There's a 50% chance that it will be good, 50% chance that it'll suck. If you think it will suck, you make it like 70-30 chance to suck. You so drastically maybe even like if you think it's gonna be, if you go in thinking it's going to be good, perspective is everything. Unironically, Jet. Like the older you get, the more you realize it's actually logical to gaslight yourself. Don't let others gaslight you, but it is logical to gaslight yourself essentially. Where if you go in believing and hoping that it will be good, it becomes like a 70-30 chance of like 70% chance of it being good. If you expect it to be bad, there's a 70% chance of it being bad. You know, it's so fun. You have to have a good perspective, you know? Critique and addressing problems is important, but you can't be like pessimistic and cynical, and because you're gonna summon that energy. You're gonna make that, you know, the reality. What's up? What'd you get? What is that? I am hungry. What is it? Where did you get this? Oh, we went to lunch with your. You're the best. That's yes, please. What did he do? A person like that? Okay, that actually is. No, you're so sweet. My wife constantly does this thing where she there was no wife reveal, I don't think. She constantly does this thing where she whenever she goes out to eat and I'm not there, this is like actually one of my favorite fucking love languages. Whenever she goes out to eat and I'm not there, she almost always brings me home leftovers. And it's like that is genuinely, I think sharing food with me, because I grew up, you know, with not a lot of access to food, is like, dude, it fucking touches it's the quickest way to my heart. Oh my god, it is like that shit fucking gets me, bro. Anyways, America, yeah, it's also because I'm a fat ass who loves food. That is true. That's why I locked it down, dude. It is, oh my god, it is it's so thoughtful. It's so thoughtful. Yeah, like to like bring home leftovers for your partner, dude. Oh my god. Let me okay. Let's check out the Karoshi. Oh my goodness, we're so zoomed in. You're gonna see all my, no, not Jim Sauce, not my lol Tether one. I haven't watched one of his streams in a long time. That's awesome. The T1 recommendation on the side. Okay, let's get this going. I love this clip. I think this clip. Can I record a clip of this, Karoshi? Or is that, I can also just keep it, can I put it in the stream recap? I can just leave it for I think this is honestly better as just a live stream secret meme. I think this is stream recappers. Well, I think this is a live stream only thing. I think it's better to keep this a secret meme between the kings and queens. This is Karoshi getting a fucking awesome shiny, and I feel like this is just like so. This to me just speaks to the real Shunter experience and like how, like, I don't know, we just kind of entertain ourselves. I love this clip. When I first heard this clip, I thought like he had a mod that changed the shiny sound effect to that noise, but that was just Karoshi like vocal stimmying. Like he was just hanging out in his room and went Murr, and he just so happened to get a shiny. Like, bro, this is like I think about this all the time, bro. When I'm recording and I'm shiny hunting, I'm like, oh fuck, am I gonna be like fucking smelling my armpit or some shit like in the shiny clip? Like, bro, I think about this fucking all the time, bro. I love this clip, bro. Murr. Murr. Like on the exact
Oh
encounter.
shit! Oh shit! Shiny Shelter!
It's
Let's fucking
so
go!
good. Let's fucking go! I love Shelter, man. Also, the Shalpa Umbreon plus Shiny Umbreon lead is like the craziest flex. That shit is so beautiful. I love that clip. I love that clip, bro. Murr. I need to. Next time I find a shiny, I gotta do the murr. I don't know if I did, Park. I need to watch. I'm so behind on React content. Yeah, like, dude, I love it, man. Shunting is about like, there's something really earnest about shunting. You really find your true self when you run back and forth for thousands of hours. You know, there's something pure about it. Okay, presents, Route 8. This food smells so good. I want to eat it so bad. Route 8, left side, it said. Route 8, left side. Vermilion. Route 1, north. Yes, I have this on my... Yeah. I need to watch it. It's on my... Park, I have like 20 videos on my React list. Yeah, I have it. I have that bookmarked. I just haven't... Yeah. Route 8's over here. Where's this? This smells so good. Yeah. I can't wait. Okay. Route 8, Vermilion. And then potentially Route 1. It seems like. Potentially. See if the Vermilion one's by Jim or over here. Over here. Beautiful. Lost Presence is so chill. I do love that I can just go like... It takes like 2 minutes every 10 minutes to check everything. What the Cloud, how do you keep hitting, bro? What? That's like actually insane. Congrats, man. Fucking hell yeah. Cloud is like one of the newest PokeMMO players on a fucking roll, bro. Oh, this is okay. This is awesome. My wife got me, if I can show it, this leftover like Korean, is it like Korean fried chicken you said? Korean fried chicken. This smells so good. It looks plain, but like Korean fried chicken is one of those things, dude. It's always so fucking good. It is. It's actually fucked up to say. Maybe I'm just a dumb cringe weeb or some shit. I think Korean fried chicken kind of clears like Southern fried chicken. It's well, usually it's fusion though. Usually it's like Korean fried chicken, Korean frying methods alongside like Louisiana spices. Oh, that's the best. That's so I'm a big Hangry Joe's guy, if you're familiar. It's kind of a niche chain, but they're growing rapidly. This is so... How did you... Bro, you're like so much as well. Thank you. Are you sure you don't want this? This is really good. You have to tell me off stream what this place was called. Wait, what? That's so good. Wait, like this size? Why does every... Is there a cultural reason why every Asian restaurant has a lunch special? Because I fucking... Once again, another Asian food W. I love a lunch special, bro. It's some of the best things in sit-down restaurants. Why do Asian restaurants, like all Chinese, Korean, Thai, Vietnamese, like all Asian have lunch specials, have lunch specials? Way more than just to attract daytime crowds. That's is like a cultural thing. I just don't, it's just so interesting. Not like, if you think about pizza places don't have lunch specials, like all, not sometimes they do, but like the severity is interesting. Maybe I'm reading too much into it, but Hangry Joe's is so good. I love it. I think it's my favorite wing place. Also, kind of gets forgotten, but it's so, yeah. Don't worry about it, Fly Happy. I love you so much, man. Not a big deal. Don't worry about it, man. I totally get it. I do. I always say I love Asian food. It's because it just fits my flavor profile. I really like dark, savory dishes. I like sauce over seasoning, and like, you know, it's, yeah. It just fits my taste profile.
It's so good, Dibadone. Okay. We could do the Staryu Swarm. We're waiting for present reset in like 3 minutes. I'm gonna turn music back on as well since I'm eating as well. There's a lot more silence. Happy New Year's Eve, Grumpy Gator. I really liked Sonic. It might be, I've only had Sonic like 5 or less times in my life. Let me qualify. And it feels so special to me still. I had that big fucking sloppy garlic burger at Sonic. I love Sonic, man. Also, like, just the ability to get a corn dog in a drive-thru gets me a little chubbed. I love corn dogs, man. I love Sonic, man. Any sloppers? You know it, man. I love fast food slop, bro. I do. What can I say? I'm a man of the people. Chat keeps saying my wife is spiking my Coke Zero, my cherry Coke. Having a wife is awesome. So if I'm ever unhinged on stream, I can just blame it on her. Fucking awesome, dude. Goated. Dude, yeah, what? Yeah, the Sonic menu is just all fried food, and it's awesome. I see a funny British message in chat. I can't wait. Can't wait to tackle this topic. I'm so sorry. That feels so mean. My wife was like, "Sweetie, can I turn the fan off?" And I was like, "No." I get so warm when I stream. I literally can't do it. I'm so sorry. We can turn it off. We can crank after a stream. We can crank the thermostat up. We can put you in blankets. We can make you as warm as, but I need the fan when I'm streaming. It's so warm. That's crazy. You're so sweet. We looked this up recently on stream. It's really, there's a hormonal reason why women's bodies are actually like 1 degree hotter on average, but they always feel 1 degree colder on average versus men. This is like an on average hormonal thing. Obviously, it's not everybody's the same, but it's interesting. There's like actual science behind why women are so much colder on average than men. So men's bodies are 1 degree physically colder. Yeah, the TLDR is female hormones seem like fuck them up, dude. Yeah, anyways, not to you know, you're so brave. Dude, that food was so good. Thank you, sweetie. Also, I forgot to eat my granola bar. Ooh. So the problem is, I think I just turned this in, which is crazy, but I think it's true. Run Cole. There's so many factors that play into it. Also, I'm not trying to. Yeah. There's a million factors to why people run cold or hot. Yeah, I'm just drawing yeah, for sure. Where you're from, what you're used to, 1000%. I think it is interesting that there is a really small, you know, that's hopefully don't. Yeah. It's one of those like good science examples of if someone's like, this is what, you know, if someone runs away with that one thing as like the only reason, like, come on, man. Like, thank you, Chiff. Thank you. Chingling Swarm. Thank you, man. Thank you. Pat confirmed there's a lot about female bodies. I know a lot about my wife's body. Okay, that's it. That's the one. What? That's fair. That's valid. Am I wrong? Holy. I need to do my presents first. Should I do the Chingling Swarm first? Is it Sinnoh? Is it faster to go from Eterna? I don't actually know. 72 is peak room temp. That's now I run hot, okay? And everybody's different. I'm a 66 to 68 kind of guy. For me, if it is 69 is like the warmest I can, like, but like, you know, I'm a 60. My true comfortability is 66 to 68. I keep it around, yeah. Oh, the chingling's here, Pog. But I respect. I feel like 70 might be the correct answer, but I'm a 66 to 60. 72 is insane. That's fucking. You're on blood thinners. You're 80 years old. Like that's crazy. And, well, I guess. I'm getting karma for flap. I suck at the game. I literally just got karma for flaming cold people. Okay. It is like criminally hard, Dakota. So in my Discord, there should be a chat that's like Xmas mystery box drops. That's gonna be like probably the best resource. It's just people in my Discord who have opened them up out of the generosity and like intent, like remembering to like post them and showing the drops. That's the drop tables are like almost always kept secret, which I kind of don't. I wish the devs would just kind of let that be known. At least after, maybe like for the first week, right? Maybe for the first week of the event, keep it a secret, but then let the numbers be known later on. Like, you know, I think it's fun to keep things a secret at first. Like, let us discover the stuff. It is fun. That is not nighttime. I can't dust ball. Just ultra ball here. Happy New Year, Carrix. What's up? What's up? I want to get pregnant for New Year's. Good luck, King. Fucking more power to you, man. Hell yeah. Each their own. I hate being cold. I would so much rather. That's another thing. Like, would you rather be cold or rather be hot? I would so much rather be cold than hot. For me, like when you're cold, you can do so many things to fix it, right? When you're cold, you can put on more clothes, put on blankets, move around. Doing chores can often warm you up. Like you can do so many things to fix being cold, right? When you're hot, there's only so many articles of clothing you can take off, you know? How does it so much faster? I don't know. I've never thought of that, but I don't feel that way, but I like I respect that argumentation. For me, like being hot is fucking miserable. There's only so much you can do. There's only so much in your control. You can't fucking take off your skin, you know, like you can only take so much off. Only have so many fans on you. Like being hot is also miserable. You get headaches when you're hot. I don't know if do you get cold headaches? I don't get that. Like, but I do get hot headaches. Like heat makes me so irritable. Dude, it's like the meme of like, I get so grumpy when I'm hot. Oh my God, I do. I know it, you know, like I hate being hot. I hate being warm. It drives me crazy. I'll be a grumpy little fuck, dude. Yeah, the dehydrate. Yeah. I feel like it's so much quicker. Like the odds of you, when you're hot, right? The odds of you sweating through your clothes or like getting muggy and disgusting and uncomfortable, it is so much faster to reach uncomfortableness and like real problems when you're hot versus like when you're cold. Hypothermia, like you have to get so cold before it's a real problem. And my wife is like, you're just so wrong. She's like, you're so like, my wife's disagreeing so much. Good thing you're not hot. I'm hot enough for your mom last night. Got him. And we didn't wear a rubber. I mean, if you're gonna flame my appearance, I'm gonna fuck your mom. That, you know, I think it's a valid. It's the rule of Full Metal Alchemist. Equivalent exchange. It's only fair. We gotta bring back. I think I didn't do enough your mom jokes in 2025. It was honestly one of my biggest failings as a content creator. We gotta bring back the your mom jokes. Kanto. Route 2 from Pewter. Rubbers. It is. I don't say it very often, but it is a funny. Yeah. Stop fucking my mom now, Madge. Okay, that's okay. Honestly, I will stop for you because that's funny. Madge, that's really good. Reported. Hey, only fair, man. It was consensual. Why, you know? Can you really report? Actually, that's a good question. Can you report someone for fucking your mom if it's consensual? I don't think so. I don't know. Do whatever makes you happy, man. For me, it makes me really happy to fuck your mom. I'm sorry. It's also like your moms are just so stupid. It's like they're just so dumb, and that's the bit. If you actually have a problem and you are actually offended by your mom jokes, that's totally valid. Let me know in DMs, and I will stop trying to make them towards specific. You know, I don't want to actually hurt people, but I find them so dumb that it's funny. You know, one of those things. Dad, we fuck dads here too. We're people of equality. Take it, Chad. You insult my appearance, I fuck your mom. You insult my editing skills, I say PogChamp, that's true. You insult my shiny hunting skills, I fuck your dad. Is that clear all up? Daps you up. Okay, come on, wait a minute. Okay, we're going, wait a minute. You can't, wait a minute. I'd rather be uncomfortably cold than uncomfortably hot. I couldn't disagree more, but that's the beauty. I respect it, man. I get it. I get, you know, well, kind of. Shut the fuck. Shut up, miss. No. Okay, never mind. Okay, stop. Never mind. Chat can't ask me to fuck their moms. That's weird. You ruined it. Never mind. Never mind. I'm not fucking any moms. You ruined it. You figured out the hack, chat. Like, act like you. Yeah, never mind. You win. That's actually fucking kind of get your brain. Just act like it's a good thing. You kind of like that's actually kind of based. The fucking Uno reverse card. 500 IQ, man. Fuck my mom now, Madge. Shut the fuck up. Oh man. Okay, anyways. Bonus. Presence reset in 1 minute. Back to the video game that we are participating in today. Presence reset in 1 minute. Oh, I have to open my... Oh, I haven't opened... Oh, I literally forgot that I haven't opened my shit yet. Poggies. Patrouski stepdad's a flex. Pat Gravy. I love... Dude, Young Gravy has some of the best MILF bars in the game. As well as... Santa's Pod. Yeah, I haven't opened yet. As well as... River Child Support. Okay. I never... Never mind. Okay. What was I saying? Oh yeah, Young Gravy fucking moms. Young Gravy consistently spits bars, bro. He also has the like, I want a girl with an ass so fat it makes it hard to live her life. If she can get her seatbelt on first try, she ain't my type. Like, that goes fucking crazy. Dude, I love Young Gravy. I feel like he's been chilling for like yeah, everybody he's like known. He popped off a bit ago. I really liked his song called Knockout was underrated. That was a fun... Knockout was a really fun song. Like Knockout reminds me a lot of Mac Miller's way before, hear me out, Mac Miller's song Donald Trump. I love that song, you know, growing up. It's just it's a fun vibe song, right? Like a fun, and I feel like Knockout was very similar to that, and I feel like it kind of got overlooked. Dude, I would love an ultra rare on the... I opened, I think if I recall correctly, I opened 750 goodie bags, you know? No, we're not... I'm talking about the song name. No politics. No, please, dear God. Young Gravity. That sounds familiar. Yeah. But I've heard him reference himself. I haven't heard the song, but... My wife also loves Young Gravy. Like that's just like, you know, she's all for it, man. Oh, Polar Grizzly, don't. Do you know how much of a flex it would be? Like, do you know how few Ironmen has any Ironman? Let's go through. Has any Ironman gotten the like Christmas camo this year? I doubt it, right? Look at Sega. Yeah, let's actually go through. Someone brought up, we're gonna open presents here kind of soon. Someone brought up, that'll be in the Iron Man episode, not in the stream recap. Sorry, but you know, I want it to be like a, you know, you gotta watch the Iron Man videos to get the actual progress updates, right? I want to go through and see like what Iron Man have gotten what. Like Iron Stomper got his Pudgy Penguin, congratulations. Xerex got his the Jirachi completion, Chassels, Ace. I've done a few things, obviously. Sega with the Melty Snowman, congratulations. Blastoise with the Jirachi completions. All the Ironmen who play are so active, dude. Mort with the Pudgy Penguin, dude. Nice work. Pudgy Penguin right there. Ice Horns, nice. Pudgy Penguin. A lot of Pudgy Penguiners. You love to see it. Let's see. We see a Froggy from Halloween. That might be. I'm looking at if anybody. What are the odds any Ironman has the Christmas camo? And I can't imagine the odds are high, man. I think I like we're at the point with the Iron Man where like literally some of the items that I could pull could be the world first. Like I don't know for sure, but I could be the world first to get some of these vanities. If I got like the Christmas camo, like it'd be insane. I opened, remember, 750 goodie bags, you know, 750 goodie bags I opened during Halloween. And I didn't do great RNG wise. It obviously wasn't terrible, but it wasn't good. I'm hoping we can see. The dream is if I could get one ultra rare all event cycle, like Halloween, Christmas, Lunar New Year event, I would be happy. I would be so happy. An Ironman account is just an account that cannot trade or use the GTL. There's a few other like specific stipulations, but that's the main rules. Based, Mike Dog. Yeah, that's a green flag. I need a few more lost presents. Okay, we got reset, Route 7 Kanto. I think I need 8 more. I need 8 more lost presents, and then we can open. So I want to get 100 Xmas. Route 7 is. Let's just go sell it on. Mini Patrouskis. Me, I love my wife and I love our life. We have no plans to have kids. I hope people can respect that. I didn't realize, like, I think my generation's pretty chill about it, but there are people. I didn't realize, like, people from my wife's generation, like older millennials. I didn't realize people still judged people for whether or not they want to have kids or not. I guess if anything, like, Zoomers will be like, "Oh, you want to have kids? That's weird," which is also disrespectful. Like, just let people. It's really, you know, I'm not saying anything of interest here, but like, just let people live their life, do what's best for them, you know? I don't know. Like, I don't want to have kids personally. That's my choice. Yeah. And then vice versa. I love people that have kids, you know? I think kids are cool, but I don't want my own, you know? It's too much responsibility for me personally. And I think it's good to acknowledge that. But more power to those. I love parents, you know? It's the hardest job in the world. I don't have kids, like, it's crazy. People, I didn't realize people still judge you for it, but they do. Like, some people still think that like the only purpose in life is to have kids, and like, if that's how you feel, that's awesome. But like, there's a lot of, everybody's purpose in life is different, you know? Let people pursue what they want. It shouldn't be that. It shouldn't be like all of us here get that, but some people, you know, I don't know. It shocks me how many times in public I've felt stared at or judged, or, you know, it's crazy. Yeah, you know, it's interesting. It's yeah. We've come a long way, but yeah. I don't want to get too, yeah. Yeah, dude, I respect, and like, once again, like, yeah, I don't know. I respect that a lot, Jack, and I respect fucking parents. It's the hardest job in the world. We need people, you know. We just need both. We need people who want to have kids, and we need people who don't want to have kids. It shouldn't be that hard, you know. Like, it's literally like, let people live their life, you know. I don't know. Anyway, not to ramble about that too much, but yeah. Yeah, that's true. I'm already a father of, you know, 74,000. Like, I've got plenty of kids to take care of. I love Twitch chat, man. You can chat. No, Haas, you're perfect. You didn't come out. You're perfect. You weren't judgy at all. You were just asking, man. Sorry if I come off as defensive. Everyone had kids. I think about it all the time. I think anybody, in my opinion, not everybody, but like almost everybody, because it's a really, like, I really value people who understand that other people aren't NPCs and can come to accurate solutions and resolutions that fit their life and that they know their life better than you, right? Of course, I've thought about having kids, and there are, like, if I could put a percentage on it, I think like 10% of me wants a kid, right? Maybe like 10 to 20%, but then like 280% doesn't, and it's also like not responsible. There's a ton of factors. I have a lot of mental genetics that would pass on, which is also like something to consider. Now, if you really want kids, I wouldn't say don't have kids just because of, you know, that, but it's a factor, you know. For me personally, I choose to factor that in. I think it's important. It's the most Having a kid is potentially the most beautiful, the most dangerous, the most gorgeous, the most responsible, the most disastrous decision you can make. It's literally the, like, you can fix, like, you know, you can change most things. You can't undo a kid, you know? It's okay. Yeah, I think it's a beautiful, I'm glad that we can have this discussion in stream, you know? It shouldn't be a controversial thing. Yeah, also people can change. I've always been one of those people who, like, because boomers always reply like, oh, maybe you will one day, and like there is some truth to that, but it's also really rude to say that. You shouldn't. It's really rude to say, oh, well, maybe one day you'll change your mind. Like, you shouldn't override that person's okay, come on, don't override that person's autonomy, right? Even though there is some truth to it. Like I've always like kept it in my mind that I absolutely could. I keep it. I check everything in my life. My mind could change all the time, you know. Yeah, based Larko. Not the Mary Poppins. Okay, whatever. Fuck off. Anyways, the important stuff. Lamar Jackson, has he been confirmed on whether he's playing or not? We'll see. Even if he's not, okay, I believe. Wasn't Cerulean City? Thank you for the important call. Did I do that one or did I not? I don't remember now. Go check it. As you get older, that's a good question, Mhet. I think both percentages grow up as I get older. I think the percentage urge to have a kid, I think that percent has gone from 0 to 10 or 20, you know? And I think the percentage of why not to have a kid has gone from 100% to 280. You know, I think both percentages grow up, you know? Grow up, go up. Dude, so that game, dude, the Packers game, I didn't even watch that game, which I feel really guilty about. But I made the executive decision instead of watching the Ravens Packers game, because I knew, I was like, I don't want to watch. This is a fake fan thing, so I'm so sorry, but I literally just couldn't mentally handle it. These past few months have been some of the hardest times in the past 10 years for me. I couldn't handle watching my Ravens season end. I just couldn't do it. So I made the executive decision to go watch the new Avatar movie instead of, because we booked tickets. So it was like, I could skip out on our movie and stay home and watch the Ravens game. And then, like, do you know how shit it would feel? Do you know how fucking dog shit it would have felt to skip the movie and then skip the movie to watch the Ravens lose? Would have, like, my decision was I could stay home, skip the movie potentially just to watch the Ravens lose, or I could go watch the movie and then leave the theater, check the score, and be like, oh, a pleasant surprise, we won, you know? So I made that call. Dude, I don't want to I was really impressed. People shit on Avatar a ton. I think Avatar is good. I think it's not, you know, I don't think it's amazing. I think it's good. I really liked the new Avatar. If you can, bro. Okay. Wait, here's a quick little movie Trousie rants. I haven't done one in a second. Dude, the new Avatar movie. People like really love the shit on Avatar, and I get it, because like the money put into it per the output is like, the money being put in, you're like, it probably should be a 10 out of 10, but it's more like an 8 or a 9 or whatever. The new Avatar movie is quite good. I think I gave the first Avatar movie like a 9 or like a 9.2. It's good, but it's simple. The second Avatar movie was like an 8. I still liked it, but a lot of people didn't. The third Avatar movie, I gave like an 8.9. It's not as good as the first one still, which is hard to beat because of all the world building. But the third one is really good in my opinion. It's still quite good in my opinion. Now, what I will say, how come no one told me that 3D movies are good? I hadn't watched a 3D movie since Shark Boy and Lava Girl, and my wife accidentally booked the 3D showing of Avatar, and it was amazing. The glasses don't fucking cut into your ears. They don't make the whole movie red and blue anymore. Like, they actually work. It's unbelievable. If you can go see the new Avatar movie in 3D, you absolutely should. I was not aware that we had just solved the 3D movie market. We did the most human thing, which is we solved it, and it's one of the coolest things ever. And then we just told nobody about it and moved on. They just kept it a secret. Like, oh, now whatever, 3D movies, now we got acclimated. Now 3D movies are good, whatever, that's the norm. Boring, move on. Yeah, I forgot. Yeah, people in chat, I forgot 3D movies existed. Like, dude, they look so good now. 3D movies look so good now. I couldn't fucking believe it. For me, I was blown away. They used to suck, man. I watched Shark Boy and Lava Girl in 3D. I watched the Spy Kids movie in 3D. 3D movies are amazing. They fucking patched that shit, bro. They buffed the hell out of it, and nobody talked about it. Go watch movies in 3D if you can. It's so good nowadays. At least my local theater with the like black. I even have the here. I have the glasses here. Oh my god, dude, the real 3D. Holy fuck, I look cringe. I look like a fucking supervillain, kinda. Anyways, go watch 3D movies. Holy fuck, they're good now, dude. They're so good, man. Oh my god, chat's jumping out at me. Whoa! Me when mistypes low in chat. Joel. Like, dude, it's fucking Tony Stark, true. Dude, it's so... There's a cooler? I look like a fucking nerd. I look like way nerdier like this. I don't like this. I do not... I go from like... I look horrible with glasses. I think most people look better with glasses. Without glasses... I look like a fucking... I look like I work in fashion. Which is not the vibe I'm going for. Let me just... It's not for me, man. It's not for me, personally. You look dapper. I'm honored you think so. You look cool. You guys are too nice. Fancy? I don't want the fan... I'm looking for the rugged... Fucking never forget my roots type. Yeah, this is like the lead singer of like a hipster band. Yo, real. Okay, let me okay, reset route 1 bottom side, so down towards Pal, and then island 2 top. Island 2 Cape Brink. Sunglasses I don't mind. I think when Yeet first found my stream, I was wearing like sunglasses and like a Hawaiian fucking button-up t-shirt or some shit. Yeah, that's kind of I don't like it, Josh. That's kind of true. Yeah, it's Chewy, it's strange. And anyone who does that, I think it literally has to just be a they just don't know, which is like kind of tough, but like PUFF kind of tough. There's literally zero reason to ever list Pokemon for 1,000 Pokeyen. Maybe it's like out of the kindness of their heart, they're trying to just give them away, but like no one wants to buy them. Like the problem is like it's just, yeah, it's better to just release a lot of unfortunate Pokemon. Thank you for the Prime, bro. Chips, I appreciate that, man. Thank you so much, man. Hopefully the content has been helpful or entertaining while you play and grind some PokeMMO. Bring back movie Patrouski. I like doing movie Patrouski when like times are a bit quieter. During the event, it's hard to do more Patrouski or whatever, or movie Patrouski, but you can see. I'll try. I'll try where I can. Wait, what's up, Oso? Love you, Kith. There's some Poggies people in chat. Poggies. Wait, wait, Data, what the fuck? You're so sweet. What the hell? Now I see what's happening. Look at Doopy. I like this guy's name and his froggy. Doopy. Loot pools, kind of funny. Some cheaper than the person compared to the mystery one. They have the same pools. I have no idea, Dakota. I doubt they have the exact same. I could be wrong. I really doubt they have, but I could be wrong. I'm gonna go turn these in. I only need... We could go catch snow runs, I guess. Let's go quick ball snow runs. That's quick ball, I believe, right? The Charizard horns. Those are untradeable, right? The Charizard horns are from Shiny Wars. It was top 50 teammates or top 50 teams. Got the shiny Charizard horns. Let's just thinking of a different vanity, but like the Charizard horns. I might be misunderstanding, but I think there's like an untradeable, super rare Shiny War top 50 teams vanity. One of the coolest vanities in the game. Dude, that's what the fuck? That's awesome, dude. Shout out Data. That's really fucking sweet, man. Well, thank you, Data. You crochet. Dude, that's what the fuck? That's so sweet. Happy New Year's, man. Thanks for giving back to the community, man. I wish I could give my mods. That'll be like a future goal. I love the idea of trying to give back to my mods more, man. I'm just not there yet as a creator. Maybe one day. We'll see if it's possible in the Pokemon space. It's one of those things like we limit ourselves, man. I was talking about with my wife the other day in the shower, and I'm not a good storyteller. I'll never do this. I think one of the perfect examples, people always say like, oh, like when I started PokeMMO YouTube, I always say the most subscribed to PokeMMO YouTuber had 3,000 subs. People thought that like you couldn't be a full-time creator in PokeMMO. It wasn't thought to be possible, right? And I showed them wrong. I showed them differently, right? And I think about like one of my biggest inspirations in terms of like, or even just like examples of like anybody can make it. Like you cannot use the game you play, or you can't use almost anything as an excuse to not being able to make it. It's just hard work. YouTube is a lot of hard work, consistency, and luck. It is. It's all three, right? I think of Virtual. Virtual is a guy. He has like 1 to 2 million subscribers. He plays fucking Trackmania. Trackmania, I could be wrong. I literally feel like Trackmania has less players than... That's a crazy catch. What the fuck? Trackmania literally has like less players than PokeMMO. It is a very niche game, but it's a beautiful game, and it's a pretty simple game to follow. It's just like racing, right? At the end of the day. But what makes Virtual, like, he is able to reach 1 to 2 million people playing a game that probably 95% of his viewers don't play because of his fucking storytelling, right? Same with like Summoning Salt. Most people that watch Summoning Salt videos, right? They're not watching because they speedrun that game. They're watching because the storytelling, the way it's storytelling just never goes out of style. It's just so good, man. Trackmania has a dedicated like long-term player base. I think if you check right now, if I check Trackmania current players, I think it's 20,000 or less. I think it's not as many as you would think. Trackmania is a pretty like, and I love, it's a great game. I'm not trying to shit on it. Steam charts says that it currently has 1,500 players online. That might be just wrong. Now maybe most people play on, I think it's on a different, that number can't be right. I bet you most people play on like a different client. I think it's like a different client people use, so like, you know. But even if you 10 times that, even if you 10 times it or 20 times it, like, it's probably around PokeMMOs. The one consoles. I understand, but so we're never gonna get perfect numbers. I agree, but we have to guesstimate, right? It wouldn't surprise me if Trackmania's player base is very similar to PokeMMO, if not a little bit smaller or a little bit bigger. It's very comparable, right? The point I'm trying to make, let's not get lost in semantics. The point I'm trying to make is the fact that someone can get 1 to 2 million subscribers playing Trackmania is crazy. Because it's like, it's the storytelling. It's not the game, it's the storytelling, and it's the quality of the content. And that's fucking beautiful, you know? That's the point, right? There are a bunch of non-shiny horns. Yeah, there's like the normal, there's the new ice horns or whatever. These are really cool. The ice horns. You just look up horn. You can probably see a bunch. Yeah, ice horns, ox horns, demon horns, candy horns, horns. Also colorable. I really like the ice horns too. Presence resetting. Route 10 from Kanto. What's up? Tummy hurt? Yeah, probably. They have a better combo than a fucking your wife and her tummy hurting. I can't think of one. Oh, it's in Kanto. I'll have a spoon. It's good like a brownie batter. With that. Yeah, exactly. I think it's a beautiful thing that like, yeah. I just think it's beautiful. Yeah, absolutely. Project Zomboid's are really cool. That's a great. I used to watch Project Zomboid content back in like 2012 or 2011 when it like near when it came out. Because David Angel 64, who did X's Adventures in Minecraft, if you grew up watching that like me, that was my Minecraft series that I loved. He did some content on Project Zomboid way back in the day. Oof. We're waiting for the second. Our first present call, we're looking at Route 10 above Lavender Town and Kanto. We're looking for the second present call now. Here you go, Shiny Hunt. We'll wait for the second call, I guess. We have a lot of time. Do. Oh, I don't want to. Not right now. Sorry. I want to wait until after stream. Is that too annoying? Or you can have your half. You can have your half now or wait until after. I'm so sorry. You're so sweet. Yes. Oh, dude. Wait. Jack. I mean, I watched. Yeah. X's Adventures in Minecraft. Co's Quest, Paul Soares Jr. I can do you one better, Jack. I reached out to Co's Quest. This is a fucking nostalgia trip. I reached out to Co's Quest using YouTube DMs, which used to be a thing, which no longer exists, to ask him. This is like so funny and childish and shows how like I did not understand copyright and blah, blah, blah. I literally reached out to Co's Quest in YouTube DMs to ask him if I could use one of his songs in my theater class in middle school to make a music video, because that was like the big project at our middle school. Was like we all made like a music video for one song. So I did a what's the song where it's like talk about Minecraft? I used a fucking Co's Quest song to make him for like a school project, and I reached out to him to make sure it was like copyright wise okay, and he was like, yeah, like I don't really sure. Like, it's about Minecraft, dude. It was so, that was holy fuck, man. That was a fucking, what a time, dude. Also for the gifted sub over to Data, dude. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Also, look at the fucking pay it forward mechanics, bro. Dude, me and my friend, yeah, I'll never forget my buddy showed me Minecraft. The way that I found out about Minecraft was my buddy, who was also named Paul. My buddy named Paul at a sleepover showed me an article on IGN.com, and he was like, look at this game. It's like Legos, but you know, it's like virtual Legos essentially. And it just blew both of our minds. He showed me this was back before, like, it wasn't even, there literally wasn't even, I found out about Minecraft before there was Minecraft YouTube videos. Like before YouTube videos existed. It must have been like 2009. It was like, yeah, it was like an IGN.com video and article. Crazy, dude. Crazy. Much love to you, Data Massive. Last alpha version. That's when I was able to finally buy I started playing in like alpha 1.2.6. I started following the game in like in-dev, but I couldn't afford it. I couldn't get it until I'll never forget, bro. Minecraft, I always say, I grew up poor, right? My 1 year, Minecraft, it was like 20, it was also cheaper back then. It was like $15 or $20. Minecraft was my one gift. I got one gift for Christmas. It was like $20. Minecraft was that one gift that year, and it's crazy to look back that Christmas with only one gift was one of the best Christmases, because it was all you fucking needed. Like Minecraft, and it was like hard, it was also like difficult to purchase things online, because like we just didn't have the tech. I don't know, we just didn't have it figured out yet back then. Like we had like, oh, how do you pay for something in pounds with a US credit card? Like, do you just like, it was confusing. Obviously that sounds stupid today, but like, it was crazy, man. It was fucking crazy. It was so crazy. What is this, the mysterious ball? Yeah, okay. Sorry to nostalgia ramble, but oh, I love it, man. 3 more lost presents and we can open, boys. 3 more we can open. Yeah, and not that those times weren't, I always try to say, whenever I'm like the boomer of like back in my day, like what annoys me is boomers will be like, back in my day we had to walk 8 miles to and from school, it really toughened you up, and they act like that's better than like a public school bus. Like, I love the nostalgia and I love the old days. They weren't better most of the time. Send me something. Most of the time they weren't better. Like, you know, one of those important like rose tinted glasses. Like, it's important to acknowledge it's okay to reminisce and it's okay to love those times. And I miss bike MMO. I miss egging on PokeMMO, where you just ran up and down to hatch eggs on bike road over here in Kanto. I miss that. It was a terrible state of the game, but I loved it, you know? Yeah, Josh. Josh was there. I biked up and down bike path for hours, for days with Josh. It was so, I loved it, man. Oh, what's up, Tommy? I like the Terraria profile pic, dude. What's up, man? Yeah, back when you would come home, your wife would serve you dinner and a plate of Jello. and then you would beat her. The good time. Like, what are you fucking talking about? The 50s and 60s seemed fucking awful. But, you know, to each their own. You know, if you have nostalgia for it, more power to you. Okay. Tommy, you're asking one of the most important questions. You're asking, what do you do after you beat the PokeMMO storylines? You know? I have one of my favorite videos I've ever made is called 63 Things to Do in PokeMMO. One of the most, if you play Terraria, you might know this. One of the most important things is to create your own goals, you know? You have to set your own goals, you know? And whether that's shiny hunting, EV training, collecting competitive Pokemon, collecting niche things, collecting glitched Pokemon, 2012s, you know, 2013s. Got to create some goals. Vanities, money making, and this video will help you come up with some goals. And good luck to you, man. Good luck to you, dude. Endgame PokeMMO is not for everyone, but I feel like if you get it and you fucking fall in love with it. Like it's not for everybody, but for the people it's for, it's like amazing. Okay, come on. Okay, present callouts with 2 minutes. I guess I can go do like a few hordes. I have to make sure I lead with. If I don't lead with Persian, I could potentially lose the shiny, so I have to be careful. Yeah, true. Now, okay, that's base. Now both are just the equal relationship. Clarko, Giga Chat. What's up, Hypers? How you doing, dude? Happy to see you, man. What's up? No, I feel like I've also... Jack, I appreciate your understanding. It's taken me... I think it just takes me time. It's a good example of like... And now that I've heard you and your wife talk, you and your wife obviously just have a very banter relationship. And early on in our friendship, I didn't always get that. And I didn't always... Like, to me, it made me uncomfortable. But now that I genuinely know you and your wife a little bit more, I'm way more comfortable with it. You know, it's one of those things like... Sometimes it just takes time, you know? So I appreciate you, is what I'm trying to say, you know? I respect that, you know, that style. What's up, Kevin? Did you get a shiny? Is that the the implication? Dude, I've been really enjoying... I really like the flow of the event, man. I really like it. I love the present farming into the, you know, present farming into the swarms, into the shiny hunting in between, yada, yada, yada. No, I think, hey, it's better to acknowledge you suffer from the boomer humor gene and try to counteract it than it is to ignore it. I suffer from the cringe hipster gene, you know? Part of me loves to hate on things that are popular, which is so stupid and cringe. And it's literally just, it's being a NPC for the opposite reasons, right? If you only like things because they're popular, you know, NPC. But if you do the opposite, it's also NPC. So you have to like, you got to control the yapping gene. Yeah. You have to control, just acknowledge your tendencies and try to control them. Try to, you know, be honest about them. I have the cringe hipster gene. I do. I've got to factor that into all my decisions and all my, you know, things. I have to really justify. If I don't like a popular movie, I find it more important than ever to like be able to logically explain and justify why. It's really, really important, you know? So I'm not just hating, you know? Not just being a dumb little hater. NPC villain? Yeah, no, you have to, dude, yeah. Present reset, Saffron, bottom right. We're so close, man. We're so close to being able to open, guys. I'll be ready to open very soon. Beautiful, pewter. I think one more rotation, probably. One more rotation and we can open presents. We're almost there. Thank you guys for your patience. Are these all recap clips? What are these clips? Wait, here's a quick little movie Patrouski rant. I haven't done one in a second. Dude, the new app. What's this clip? Yeah, let's actually go through. Someone brought up, we're going to open presents here kind of soon. Someone brought up, that'll be in the Ironman episode, not in the stream recap. So. I think I actually copy and paste that. I need to talk clearer. I feel like the longer I've made content, the more I become too comfortable with not enunciating. Like the more I yap, the less I enunciate. And I think I need to like be aware of that. Open my mouth more. Glaze a viewer? Who am I glazing? Very least, who am I glazing? Data Massive. Data Massive. Okay. Data might be one of the most underglazed, undersung heroes of my community. He's always here. He's always chilling. He's always just hanging out. He's just being a good guy. Like, he's just not like, he doesn't ask for attention. He doesn't beg for it. He doesn't spam. He's like a quiet king. He's like a undersung hero. I fucking love Data Massive, man. The best glaze of Data is I can't think of a single negative about him. I don't have a single, I've never had a problem with him. Like, and like everybody, you know, you're always gonna have, you know, qualms or whatever, right? But it's just, that to me is really beautiful. And he's just a chill guy, man. What else can you say? Like, he's just gaming, he's chilling. He just hypes others up. He gives back. He's nice, he's kind. You can't ask for a better viewer than Data, man. You know? Happy New Year's, dude. Honored to have you. I love the glaze redeem. That was a good, I think it was Clark the one who first came up with that idea? That was a good idea. I forget who came up with it exact. That was a good, maybe Oso? One of the gamers. Good idea, man. Happy New Year's, Data, man. Happy New Year's, man. Okay. Fuchsia backyard. Okay, we're waiting for one more. Should I go grab Smoochums? I fucking hate catching Smoochums. That Pokemon pisses me off. Let's go. Okay. Let's go shiny hunt, dude. Fuck it. Not yet, Alice A. One more. Guys, one more lost present rotation. And I'm probably going to open. I'm waiting until I get 100 Xmas. We're almost there. We are one lost present away. Happy New Year. Call me Sensei. Happy New Year. We are one lost present away, guys. I'm really excited for 2026, man. Hey, fucking there. I don't like him, man. I don't like Smooch. It's hard to be a Smoochum hater. Ugh. Maybe we'll smile. Dude, yeah, no, dude, yeah, absolutely fine. Like, not, yeah, I don't know, like, yeah, man, yeah. Yes, Giga Chad, yes, yes, yes. Did I not glaze him enough? I think the biggest glaze of Data is he's just like he never creates he's just chill. It's like he's so chill. I don't have a lot to really attach onto, but that in itself is a beauty. That in itself is like you can't ask for a better viewer than one that causes no problems, just hangs out and is just happy to be here and like adds positively to the atmosphere and the experience. He is like the perfect support character, you know? It's, you know, he's the Lucio of our Twitch chat. You know, you may forget he's there. Like, he's there. He's always speed boosting us. He's always heal boosting. He's pressing, he's amplifying when he needs to. He might even throw up a quick beat to save your life every now and again. But you don't always give him the proper thank you, you know? Bro's just hanging out, handing out, yeah. Bro's just hanging out, handing out smiles here and there. He doesn't do it for the glory. He's not doing it for the glorification, for the, you know, for the big moments. Glaze Mist? Mist is like, dude, Mist is a fucking gem. I actually, like, Mist is so, I could like cry glazing Mist. He is such a, I want to glaze him as more of a person than like a PokeMMO player, because I truly believe, like, Mist is one of those people that if I grew up with, dude, if me and Mist went to like the same middle school or high school, we would have been best fucking friends. I actually feel like me and Mist would have vibed so fucking hard growing up. I feel like as neighbors, as like friends, I don't know, like, not, that's kind of, it's hard to be parasocial, but like I feel like Mist is so special. Like, living his life, growing up where he did, like, I feel like he is so driven and, from what I understand, hungry and motivated, and he just never lets life get him down. Well, it's okay to let life get you down. Mist has never been out. Mist is the kind of person who will never let himself be out of the fight, you know? He is one of the like from the vibe that I get, he's one of the strongest. Bro is hungry, yeah. To put it, I fucking love Mist, man. It's crazy, dude. What the fuck? That's awesome, Alice. What? Audit Mist? Yeah, watch his chat be like, yeah. Lays of you, who am I glazing? Cody is one of the most emotionally funny, emotionally intelligent, sweetie boys. Sweetest. The best thing to be in the current world is to be a sweetie boy. We need way more sweetie boys. Sweetie boys balance out the cringe, like angry, big burly guys. I like my fair share of that. Don't get me wrong, but like, it's just not. Cody is a kind, caring person who wants what's best for everybody, is trying to be the best person that he can, quick to apologize, quick to like do what's right, quick to like, he's just quick to like try to execute and perform and try to like be the nicest and be the best for everybody. He's like a people pleaser in like the nicest way, like a good, like, but also will be like but also will push back if I say some dumb shit. Like, it's a really rare. There's so many people in my community who have these rare dichotomies of being emotionally intelligent and kind. It's like if I'm having a rough day, a lot of my viewers can tell, and they can ease up and be a little patient with me and be extra nice to me. And then if I'm off my goop and I'm talking out of my depth or being a little, grumpy, or they'll be like, "Hey Pat, like, how are you? Are you okay? Like, what's good?" Like, you guys do the perfect, like, you call my bullshit, but you also like are genuinely there for me. I think Cody is the perfect example of that. Okay, now we're auditing. Who are we auditing? This is cute for the New Year's. I need to stop in like 2 minutes when the presents respawn, but this has been fun. Who am I auditing? Lord Doctor Audit. What is his audit? Mist. I just glazed the hell out of Mist. Let's now check his chat logs to see what how he truly feels. Backseat time cringe. You have taunt lead. Yes. Wow. Audit the true backseat cringe. But you can see he it's already tiring. This is a Mist audit. It's already tiring enough to watch your stream, imagining how half of your face looks. Please don't make it more tiring by wearing glasses, please. Yo, actually true. Those movies are like 20 years old, grandpa. Brazilian BBQ. I don't know where that came from, but true. I was doing last minute buys for today's dinner. Oh, you didn't open presents, thank God. If you fucked my dad, let me know where he's at. Okay, this is a good audit. 2026 can only go up from here. True. Okay, I do feel like Twitch chat, they stopped, like, why can't I only see your chats from today, Mist? Twitch, what are you doing? Show me the full logs, bro. Show me the full logs, man. Do I have to go to like moderator mode, shield mode? What is shield mode? No. We have to go to like enable shield mode. I feel like a fucking Marvel. Captain America, quick, turn on shield mode in Twitch chat. Okay, how do I can't see your full logs, but you're probably saying a bunch of goofy shit. Probably a bunch of 6-7 jokes, probably like ha ja 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 ja, probably like dumb shit, probably a lot of cat emojis. Release the Mist. Okay, come on. Not wrong though, not wrong. 6-7 ja ja ja. Ja 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 is fucking funny. I love me some. That's like, also, people were spamming ja 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 back in like 2015 PokeMMO. That is a classic meme. Anyway, okay. New present respawn. This might be it, guys. This might be it. No, I haven't. Encore, you're just in time. I'm opening presents in like 1 second. Literally 1 second. I need one more lost present and I open, guys. It's time. I need one more. The odds of me not getting a present in a new rotation is pretty low, right? Surely. There it is. There it is. Okay. Let me finish. Actually, should I even here? I think it's time. I think it's time. I'm gonna get that music on. It is day 7 of the event. It took 7 days to grind this. For reference. Yes, I found more. You're damn right I found more. You're damn right I did. Let's crank the audio. Crank the music, boys. Crank that shit, Soja Boy. Stop laughing at me. My wife's laughing at me over in the corner. Okay. Okay. Oh my, 101. Alrighty, fellas. Alrighty, fellas, it is time. It is day 7 of the event. I think I've opened up like 39 of these so far. I've opened up very few Santa presents. It has literally taken me like 7 days to farm most of these presents. There is not a single Ironman in the world that I'm aware of right now that has the ultra rare vanity. There is a chance that we could be world first for a lot of these vanities. This is the only way that Ironman accounts can get good drip, is by opening presents and playing the event and grinding during the events themselves. I cannot, when this event is over, I cannot go back and ever get any of these ever again. It's now or never. You have one shot, one chance, one opportunity, one plate of spaghetti. Okay? Will I capture the ultra rare, or will I just let it slip? Let's try our best. Okay? We're gonna start opening. 3, 2, 1. I'm gonna start with the Xmas and then go to Santa's after. Okay? We start now. Good luck. Boom. Candies is fine. Revives. Max potion. Zinc. Pearls. Revives. Fine. I can use revives. Okay. Pearls are nuggets. Comet shard is good. Max potion's good. Rare candy good. Rare candy good. We take those. Stardust. XP candy is not great. Helping hand TM dog shit. Avalanche TM dog shit. Revives. Timer ball's fine. Nuggets. Irons. Come on, man. 101 of these. Mysterious Great Ball. Okay. Sure. Stardust. Max potion. Where are the vanities? Where are the Mysterious Pokeball? Sure. Where are the vanities? Where are the vanities? Show me the vanities. Mysterious Pokeball. Where are the vanities? Give me drip or give me death. Luxury balls. Sure. Give me drip. Give me drip. Give me drip. Give me drip. What are you doing? Irons. Okay. Come on. My whole week has revolved around this. 8 Premier Balls. Comet Shards. Pokeball. Come on. What are you doing to me? What are you? There's no vanities. There's no vanities, Chad. Full heals. Rare candies. Safeguards. Why are you troll? Peace. Apple. Heart. Peace. Apple. Hat. I want to cry over this apple. I'm playing an Ironman is crazy because getting a Peace Apple hat is more exciting than like a single encounter shiny on a main account. What the fuck? It's not an ultra rare, but I wanted this so bad. I love it so much. We keep going. I'm happy. Peppermint shirt, I believe, is a repeat. That's a vanity though. It's a repeat. It's a seasonal repeat. This will return every year. Not a good vanity to get, but that's okay. Is that new? No, is that not new? Is that not new? No, it's new! Okay. I don't think I even like this vanity, but it's new. Oh, wait, did we just get 3 vanities back to back? Did we just go Peace Apple Hat into Spruce into... No shot. 9 left. Wait, all the vanities were in the back half. Snowboarder Scarf is a duplicate. We're getting some duplicates, but that's okay. I'm stunned over the Peace Apple Hat. 3 more. Okay. 1 Peace Apple Hat from the 101 Xmas presents, in my opinion, makes that all worth it. That's insane. We got 4 total vanities, I think, there. We had 3 in a row, and then the snow. Yeah. We had Apple Shirt. Thank you, Jack. Yeah. We had Apple Shirt, Spruce Pants. We had a shirt, Peppermint Shirt, and then the Snowboarder Scarf. We had 4 vanities. We now have the Santa presents. This is the big one. The ultra rare could come from these. It's super rare. We opened 750 goodies during Halloween and got not a whole lot. Let's see what we can get from these, fellas. Let's begin. Acid Spray, Feather Dance, each one. These are terrible rewards so far. These took so long to grind. Star Piece. Spruce Pants, it's a duplicate. But it's something. 5 new vanities in total. 5 vanities in total. Feather Dance TMs. Come on. Come on. That's good! Item Magic Charm is really good, actually. That could be used to get more fossils, get more amulet coins, and grind more things. It could literally doubles the difference of like fossil farming without one of these, this literally saves me an hour of time. Each one of these represents 1 hour of farming saved. As an hour time save, that is huge. There's 4 left, 2 left, 1 left. That's not that good. I got a duplicate vanity and an item magnet charm from 18 Santa presents. The Ironman struggle and grind continues. We got the Peace Apple hat. I'm happy with that. We got the Peace Apple hat. Lay side back to the grind. The Peace Apple hat and the item magnet charm are the big pulls there. The spruce thing is cool. The first one is, you know, fine. The Peace Apple hat is the real winner. I do love the hat. I do love the hat. Would I have grinded all of those hours again just for this hat? You know what? I think I would. It took me probably 40 hours of gameplay to get this Peace Apple hat and the item magnet charm. In my book, we call that a W, boys. I'm proud of it. Let's go back to grinding and get some more done. Oh my fucking god. Yo, well, dude, it's time for dude, my Iron Man, I love the apple. My Iron Man sealed product openings have been really unlucky, but the overall, my account has been so lucky, you know? My account has been so lucky overall, but the present luck has been the goodie bags, the sealed products. It's been tough, man. That's been tough. But that's, you know, RNG evens out, man. RNG evens out. RNG evens out. We'll take the loss. Big present, man. Yes, please. Thank you. Thank you. Oh, that was hype, though. I had fun. It was hype. I'm glad we did it on stream. We did it for the New Year's to, you know, right. Look at these 3 homies chilling, okay? Wait, okay, the pics of the alts? Wait, that's awesome. That's kind of goated. That's a cool thing to see. Here and then. That was a fun opening, though. I had a lot of fun. I had a lot of fun. That was 101 Xmas. 18 Santa. Not too shabby, fellas. Oh, don't apologize for coughing. You're perfect. Why would you ask? Oh, the didn't. Okay. The problem is my new vanity didn't exactly solve my trainer card problem. I need a new few things, man. I gotta figure this the fuck out. This shit is fucked up. We got a situation here, chat. We gotta figure this out. But I am happy with the apple. Ooh. We're also ending at 13:30 hours played clean. Iron Femboy. I don't even, once again, I'll say it, I don't mind a Femboy fit. It's not that I'm against that style. It's that even if you're trying to do that look, this is not it, king or queen. Or it's like this look is just, the outfit's just shit. It's not that, like, I don't like the style. It's at the outfit. I'm a pink afro, bunny ears rocking kind of guy. I love looking goofy and like I don't mind it, you know. Nah, this is not it, man. This is not it for me. It's just a shit outfit, you know. Anybody would speak to that. But I do think the trainer card is fucked up compared to, yeah. Anyways. Alrighty, fellas. But alrighty, fellas, I think that is a great place to go ahead and call it. Thank you so much, chat. Very nice of you to say so. Like the video if you enjoyed today's stream, the final stream of 2025. We are kicking in the door to 2026. I'm excited for the future of PokeMMO. Like the video if you enjoyed it. Dislike if not. Subscribe on YouTube for daily videos. I do upload every single day. Follow me on Twitch for streams Monday through Thursday at 12 p.m. ET. Discord's down below if you're interested in that. If you want to go above and beyond and support the content, YouTube memberships, Twitch Primes, Twitch subs, gifted subs, and PayPal and Venmo donations really allow me to be here and make the difference. I'm excited for another full year of 2026 content for PokeMMO. I will see you guys later. Have a great evening. Have a happy new year. I hope you're off to a good start. I'll see you guys later. But for now, peace, Areno. Woo! I love you all so much. I love PokeMMO. I love playing video games. I love grinding. I love shiny hunting. Let's spread some love and cheer in 2026. Let's just try our best. We're gonna stumble, we're gonna fall, but most importantly, we're gonna get the fuck back up. I love you all so much. I'm gonna raid someone on Twitch. If you want to spam some smiley faces, go spread that love, spread that New Year's cheer. It is appreciated. But for now, I'll see you guys I'll see you. Hey guys, guess what? Guess what? Guys, guys, guess what? I'll see you next year. I'll see you next year. Okay, bye.